welcome to the Out Crowd. Finally, right? We've braved inclement weather, turned over tankers. Ron's dealing with traffic and being late for this episode.
Love
I'm
the
so
content
freaking
on
sorry.
this channel and happy to
Shut
be walking out.
But we love you.
I don't care if you love our content. I'm talking right now.
Oh. This sounds like a character choice.
Oh,
You need a hug.
Version. Hello and welcome to yet another episode of The Out Crowd. I say yet another because I feel like fate is working against us this last month. And then when I was dealing with the traffic today, I was just thinking to myself, like, this is how it's gonna end. Like,
True.
death by 1,000 canceled episodes. But we're here. I'm so happy to be joined with my wonderful friends. I love playing games with you guys. I just wanted to tell you that, you know? Yeah. After the last canceled episode, I'm like, I miss playing games with you guys. I'm so happy to be here.
It's been too long.
It's been too long.
Feels like it's been more than like 2
It's
weeks.
just like itching.
Yeah. And you know, like I think now I can officially say I was shooting stuff at Geek and Sundry. We were talking about tabletop stuff, and the entire time I was like, I want to hang out with my friends. And I got all hyped up, and then the snow flipped over tanker, and I didn't get to play games. And I was like, God damn it! Yeah, I yelled at the airline stewardess the way I yelled at that like little counter. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I would have been arrested. And either way, thank you for your patience and welcome to another episode of The Out Crowd. I'm so excited to take you on a grand adventure. Things are really going to start heating up for our hero. You know what? We never got to be called heroes in Vanquish. I'm going to call you guys heroes.
Yeah!
Screw it! We're doing it live! We have a super big and
hashtag sunglasses.
Jeez,
Hashtag
fucking
as
Christ.
technology.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not mad at you, QQ. I'm mad at whoever just thinks it's appropriate to interrupt me.
They just gave you sunglasses at night, though.
They did. You're only making me more powerful.
Got 2 of them now.
We have a super big announcement today. We are partnering with Penny Arcade to bring Acquisitions Incorporated to Twitch on this channel. So thank you so much to all the new followers and subscribers, and we hope you're excited for AI. I wasn't gonna call it that, but that's what the sheet says, so I'm gonna call it that. I call it AC Inc. Tomorrow we've got a live Q&A with Jerry and the crew, and we've got new info that starts at 4 p.m. instead of 5, and like I said, it is right here on this channel. And then after this show, we're gonna have some hero clicks. I don't know about you guys, but AC Inc. was actually it was my first experience with people broadcasting D&D campaigns.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so a lot of my friends were fans of Critical Role, and I was like, I don't know what that is, but I watch AC Inc. Or I listen to it.
Yeah, it was all podcasts.
Yeah, yeah, it was my favorite podcast. I used to listen to it all the time from good to bad. So I'm particularly excited to see this new live format. But enough about that. We're going to go around and tell you who we are, what we do, what our role on this show is, and how you can help us to perform that function better.
Oh, gosh.
That was crazy, right?
Right.
Good.
That was very lovely.
So I'm that bronze girl. I'm your GM. I'm a full-time partner of Varietycaster here on Twitch. You can catch me on my own show, late nights and early mornings. Yeah, I'm a pretty chill person most of the time. For this show, well, I should probably tell them what the show's about. We have a really awesome sort of 80s vibe. Think, you know, the X-Files meets The Breakfast Club. That's how I like to describe it. Each of our cast members has their own unique way of describing it, and that's what I love about this show. Where we last left off, our adventurers decided to, well, actually, I don't think you've decided exactly where you're going. You have a couple of different options, but they decided to take some serious action and maybe call a meeting with some of these characters that they think have taken.
Feedix group hashtag sunglasses. It has technology.
Just hearing Q in the background cursing.
I have hope everyone can hear Kyokyo.
I'm gonna take these sunglasses and shove them up your. Anyways,
Now you have 4.
This is why you need to
Are you fucking kidding me? I thought that was the second. Jesus.
We're gonna be thankful.
people are into like.
The more you harass them, the more money they give you.
Oh my god, it's so true though.
Rosalind's fault. Rosalind's like, oh, you look like a sexy grandma today. Apparently that's Chat's fetish. Like,
But then you have to take off your beautiful glasses,
Grandma,
but on
take my
sunglasses
money.
at night.
tell me I'm a bad boy. Send me to my room.
I'm done.
I don't think grandmas do that.
I miss this so much.
Most professional streamer on Twitch.tv. That bronze girl, always professional, always appropriate. But yeah, they've decided, especially Zeke's character in particular, wanted to call a meeting with these entities that he thinks may have taken Roxy's younger sister. At this point, they basically know that she's with them, but they don't really know the details of why she's with them. Our poor Ash Blair has been sent to her room by her mother,
Rip.
and
Press F to respect.
she's gonna stay there this episode, sadly. So she will be watching from her bedroom window, woefully wishing she knew what was going on with her friends, while typing up a several-page essay about responsibility and magic and what it means to be a witch.
Out of character, Tara's actually writing that.
What?
Is she really?
I don't know what she's writing, but she says she's writing something.
All right, it better be 22 pages
It
long.
would be
We know
Tara
you're
like,
watching.
oh, Tara's like, oh, I can't make it to this episode. You know what? I'm gonna work on my homework. Leave it to Tara Bear. And you
So
can
responsible.
help me kick ass at this episode by doing what 4 other people already have done, which is my perk is called Sunglasses at Night. It gives me advantage on all my rolls, and I've actually implemented a new system that the players are still getting acquainted with. Well, every once in a while, where I think something can go bad or good, I will roll a die and have that determine whether it goes bad or good. That way you guys don't have to worry about it always being a bad thing. So our players have to worry about making dumb decisions, though, because it means that they could potentially be punished very harshly for them. All right, with that, Rosalind, take it away.
Hey guys, I'm Rosalind. I play Roxy. She's an aerobics instructor, part-time community college member, and used to be at the university. We're not quite sure why she's not anymore. Maybe that'll get introduced at some point. And my sister Alex is missing, and I'm with this motley crew trying to get her back.
Motley Crew.
Yeah, that was not an accident.
How can they support you?
I love you. I love you guys.
Okay, that's enough. I'm just gonna flirt with you all night. It's the glasses. They're really getting me.
Oh my gosh.
Just
They're
gonna
pretty awesome.
poof this a little, give you a little shoulder.
Is that the new thing? Give them a little shoulder.
I think so.
This is the shoulder.
I can't help it in the shirt either. It just goes anyways.
I have Careless Whisper in my head now.
Oh, right.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to talk about my
yeah.
bonuses and stuff. When you give me Let's Get Physical, I get one of these guys, and that's hashtag Let's Get Physical. That adds +1 to my agility, and I'm a very physical character, so I really need those agility. And then when I get all 3, it's a full Fonda, and I get to wear all of them at once, which is my favorite. And it adds +3 to my agility, which is really rad and very, very helpful. And I'm using rad a lot these days.
Because we've just infected you.
The 80s is taking over my life.
Hi everybody, I'm Elizabeth Bold, and I am a part-time Twitch streamer and full-time Twitter garbage poster, and I am playing.
It's called shit posting.
Shit
You can say
posting.
shit on the show.
Can't say that. I feel you're like judging me like possibly a mother of Midwestern descent.
Sexy grandma.
the granny, you get the ruler.
Whoa.
Cool. Anyway, so I am playing Professor Mindy Benton, who is a chemistry professor, mild-mannered chemistry professor at the local community college here in Springfield, who also happens to be able to do really crazy things with her chemistry that you really probably shouldn't be able to do with science, but it's science.
We call it magic.
It's
She's a witch.
I am not a witch. It's
She's a
science. you can, of course, give us all bonuses with rerolls.
Yes, please give us
Which are amazing. However, if you do #Vile, I can either drink one of my vials and get weird science, which I roll a die and the GM's got a sheet and cool stuff happens that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise, but I have no control over it. And if I get 3 of them, that's strange magic. It's the same as weird science, except it affects everyone.
which is really fun.
It's yeah, it works out sometimes. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you totally have control over your
100%.
chemistry.
100%. I am a genius. AJ.
What's up, y'all? My name is AJ Bolden. I am a programmer over at Hairbrain Schemes. We make the games, what is it? Shadowrun Dragonfall, Shadowrun Hong Kong, Shadowrun Returns, Necropolis, and upcoming Battletech, which is going to be on the public beta fairly soon. We just did a Kickstarter update if you want to check it out. On this game, I play Zeke, though, who is a mysterious hustler who seems to always be at the wrong place at the right time. Smooth with the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
He says that.
Oh, yeah.
Very smooth with the lady.
Sandra Gupta loves me.
You're like cheating on her. Every single time we play, like every 2 hours, I roll a perception check to see if she's gonna figure it out.
We haven't even had a date yet. It's still open game until a date. That's a contract right there. Mm-hmm. You don't judge.
Oh, there's
Rick
plenty
Lover.
of judgment coming from over here.
Rick Glover.
Okay, I just think he's cute. He's really not my type. Okay.
Anyway, so it turns out that he's actually acolyte of this thing called the Shadow Accords, which is made to protect wizards and witches. And he doesn't really know much more beyond that, as the group has found out. They thought he knew everything, and he knows next to nothing. But if you just do cassette tape, he actually gains the power to get Bust a Move, which allows him to become incorporeal. He can become Ghostlight, which has saved his life 3 times now. Yeah, because I tend to get into really bad situations. Not my fault. Anyway, if I get all 3, I get to be paid in full, which means I get to take 2 actions in a single round, which is pretty OP.
Nerf that.
No!
Nerf this.
All right.
She got it.
Hey guys, I'm Scott. I play Reggie here on the Outcrowd. Reggie is a stoner who works at a local comic book store, went to the community college, went to high school with Roxy. Her little sister hangs out at his comic book store, so he feels a little responsible for her safety. If you tip with the #snack, we'll have some munchies, which will be nice. And I'll get a +1 to either my presence or strength stat, depending on whether or not I'm hulked out. Oh yeah, Reggie gets all hulked out when he gets pissed off. Gets red scales and horns and shit. And yeah, other than that, I would say I'm a professional shitpost reader of Lizzie's Twitter.
I think we all can qualify.
So that's
as
me.
That, right?
God bless all of you.
Oh, and if I get all 3 munchies, I get tunnel vision, which lets me do some insane shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this. All right. Should we do it in honor of Tara? Yeah.
In honor of Tara.
Here goes hands in.
Sure, she's doing it.
All right. 1,
Ready?
2, 3. Out! It's so 80s. I love it. It's like so corny in 80s. Okay, so our heroes / random assortment of teenagers decide to go to Ash's mom's house.
I'm not a teenager.
Yeah, I know. You guys are older, but I'm gonna call you. To me,
Yeah, we
you're
just
all
left the
children.
I mean,
behind.
mentally.
To me, you're all.
Yeah, the only teenager is not here right now. She's
Fine,
grounded.
I'm gonna remember that you called me out. Let me just write that
She's writing your name down.
I'm just saying.
Well, she
down.
likes...
Into the grudge book. Rosalind call out
I'm just saying, she wants to be
30.
disciplined right now.
March 6th.
I'm just. Never
All right,
mind.
I'll remember that. Well, our random assortment of people who are probably gonna die this episode because they called out the GM decided to go to Ash's mom's house where they learned just a little bit more about the nature of her family and kind of what's going on over there. Today, we open on the 4 of them leaving the ancestral home of the Blairs to go confront the vampires that they believe are responsible for Alex's disappearance. So you're all standing outside of this ridiculously large home, with gargoyles out front and the gates with like the really spiky. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little metal and there's like spike. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is how it is. Like how there's like Seriously. Yeah, you get it? And it's almost like a spear tip on the top. And thank you. Wrought iron, gates, little things on the bucket.
All right.
We missed you, Bronze.
When technology gets good enough where I could just like think something and project it, that's when GMing is going to
That's when shit gets real.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a good thing,
Not
actually.
for us. Not for us.
And you're all standing outside after, especially heated, well, some of you are, after getting into a huge throwdown.
I can't believe she wouldn't just come. It's stupid.
Well,
Look,
How old?
She has a really good mom who just wants to keep her.
I don't know. Her mom is also
Disciplined.
clearly into some shit. Like,
Well, I mean,
she's a witch. After
comes a
what
time-
I saw, I wouldn't fuck with that.
There comes a time when you must simply stand up to your parents and embark on your own quest and journey and make your own way in the world.
maybe when she's not dependent on them. I mean, she,
Yeah.
like,
Does she even have a job?
I'd say
No,
that time is when
I
you can
don't
pay
think so.
rent.
yeah,
Useful.
now is not a great time for her to be pissing off her
Plus,
parents.
she keeps like attacking these people. Like, we need to
about
talk to them.
rent.
Yeah.
Get her sister
Have
back.
you done that recently, paid rent?
Yes. Who knows if I will continue to be able to after all of this, but
You still have a
You can
job.
stay at my mom's.
thanks.
Wow, okay. I was just.
That would be.
I just threw it out there. Okay.
I appreciate your offer of allowing me to stay with your parents after I lose
my mom.
my employment due to my affiliation with your organization.
You're the one who's leading chemistry club.
Reggie, where is your van?
Isn't it right next to us?
It is.
Like right outside?
So your van is parked outside, and just as you're about to pile in, all of a sudden, a car pulls up through the roundabout. It is a really flashy Lincoln Town Car Stretch. So it's a limo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, sorry. I'm having a moment.
Hey, just getting the vapors. That's like one of her crappy lines we use here. Anyways, a driver suddenly pops out of the car. A tall African-American gentleman wearing a suit, and he holds the door open for you.
What?
Can,
I'm just gonna hop right in. I love limos.
Roxy!
dude, we don't. Can we help? What? Do
It's
you
just
know
like,
this?
calm, guys, get in.
Did you get a limo for us?
No. I don't know. It just looks like fun.
White people.
Look, there's champagne.
Yes, there is champagne, in the
champagne!
back, and there's a
Yes!
full mini bar.
Oh,
and
dope! I go in and have some
There's
champagne.
lights
Yes!
ceiling and really snazzy, funky, carpet pattern.
All right.
Lots of,
So
like,
we pop some
oranges and
champagne.
Am I
grapes.
literally the only person who's suspicious of
pretty.
this?
Has no one seen that new cop procedural show?
So
Beverly Hills
which of you are in the
More
limo?
specifics.
I think two of us.
Roxy and Reggie.
The geniuses of the group.
To the driver, hello.
Get in.
What's going on?
You're in the limo.
And
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that you went. Okay. Yeah.
who are you under the employ of?
Get in the car.
My brother. Come on, you can't expect us just to get into the car.
Can I have you roll perception?
Why is it always perception?
It's always you. It's always you.
You gotta work
This
on
is the only
that
one paying attention to
perception.
stuff.
I do have observant, so that does help a little.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, rerolls, guys.
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah, rerolls?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's so bad.
I have 14 and then whatever observant gives me. I think it gives
Okay.
me just a slight bonus.
Yes. You, while you're saying, hey brother, notice this gentleman's lapel pin has a Crescent logo that you recognize.
God damn it! No! You see me just cross my arms and pout, and I just step straight into the car.
Is
have
the
some
divider
champagne.
up or down?
No.
It's up.
Okay.
So you guys have full privacy in the back.
Oh, good.
All right.
But there is obviously controls where you can drop it if you want to.
After he gets in, I'll get in the car.
He
If I am
walks
being
over.
driven to my death, I blame all of you.
You should have
Shuts
some
the door.
champagne. It'll, get the nerves off. Just a little bit.
As he shuts the door, you notice almost like these child locks engage. And he walks back to the front. And the car starts up. There's an illegal ass window tint, so no one can see him, but you guys can kind of see out. And the car starts to pull away.
Vincent Victor Pence.
Pence?
What?
Oh?
That guy didn't look like Pence.
He works for Mr. Pence.
What? That dude didn't look like Jeeves at all.
How do you know?
Lapel. Right there. Do you notice the logo?
I didn't.
No.
What?
One of these days, you guys. How do you guys not survive in the wild? Like,
In my defense, I did not wish to enter the vehicle.
I don't really live in the wild. I have a department. I'm good.
the jungle, the streets. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. We're about to lose my
I
head.
don't know what you're talking about.
What?
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder. I hate you all right now.
Well, why would Mr. Pence... Well, I suppose we'll find out soon. Can we see
ask
out
where
the
we're going?
windows?
Yeah, it's a little, there's like a heavy window tint like most limos have, so it's a little bit darker, but yeah, you can see out.
I'm going to at least try and take note of where he's taking us.
Okay.
Why don't we just roll down the window and ask him?
Roll down the partition?
Yeah.
I pressed the button.
Okay. What do you ask him?
I'm just gonna ask him, where are we going?
To meet an associate of mine.
What's his name? Her name? Its name?
Well, you'll find out soon enough. I'm sure our friend Zeke here may be familiar with him.
I hate
Pence?
everything.
Is it Pence?
Pence? No, not him.
Oh. Oh.
Who? Do you know who
Oh.
it is, Zeke?
What is it? Oh.
Is there like a bottle of cognac or anything heavy in here? Or is this just champagne?
No, there's some bottles of liquor.
I'm just gonna take one of those bottles and just open it and just begin to sip.
This is not comforting to me.
So you're gonna drink Hennessy in the back?
Tennessee.
There's a bottle of Alizé too.
They got some Alizé?
Yeah.
Dope.
Little known fact about me, out of character. I make a drink called the Bronze Girl. It involves Alizé, Hennessy, orange juice, and amaretto. You do the math in your
Girl.
head.
Girl.
That sounds
Girl.
really
delightful.
delicious. You should bring them in for us sometime.
Maybe I will.
Well, I'll chip in for a
Taking
bottle of
notes
something.
on that.
Well,
What?
Just, I'm a respectable person. I've never led you astray. I've been a good protector.
But
Good.
Wait, what? What part of that was
No.
accurate?
You guys repeat after me. Zeke is a responsible, good protector.
are we going to see your boss?
no, it's worse, isn't it?
I'm just sipping my Hennessy.
Are we gonna meet your mom now? You keep meeting people's moms. Apparently, everybody's mom is a
You can see this
witch.
gentleman's head shake as he's driving.
Is it? It is, huh?
Right.
It's his mom?
No one gets this worked up about someone.
I'm gonna
Isn't
poke my
a
head
parent.
through the divider, just like right next to the driver, and be like, "Yo, we meeting Zeke's mom?"
No, you are not meeting Zeke's mother.
Father?
Father?
No, you're not me and my dad.
Grandma?
How about you guys just
Zeke,
relax?
why don't you explain to your friends where we're going?
Thank you.
We are going to this one of the closet places of the Shadow Council. If we're driving there, I'm gonna say it's 2 miles north of Springfield, which means, oh god, that means it's gonna be Papa D. Ain't it?
Papa D, no. You should be so lucky.
What?
This is not someone you nor your family have any clout with, sadly.
Don't say it's Mike C.
No, it's not him neither.
Thank God. I owe Mike C $500 and. Okay.
Well, who is it then?
rather like the suspense.
You guys can ask
Can you
all
drive
want.
faster?
I liked it more when this
We'll be
was
there shortly.
amusing
Are
about
you-
your suffering.
Oh, it's still
Is everybody
suffering.
you know this dramatic?
This is not nearly as dramatic as Pince.
It's kind of what we do.
It's kind of
We're
your thing.
enigmatic. We're creatures of the shadow and mystery.
Should we start doing that?
No.
Okay. Good, because it looks hard.
Please do. I would enjoy it greatly. I would enjoy watching Roxy be enigmatic.
I don't even know what that would look like.
that look right there was pretty good. I think that's a good start.
I feel like I need the cape if we're gonna do it this.
Yeah.
Let's see, it doesn't work without the cape.
Poor Ash with her cape.
We just already
Her
missing
cape was
Tara.
so cool, though.
The only one capable among us of being enigmatic,
Capable.
apparently.
Whoa.
The only one capable, really?
Really?
I'm gonna write that down in the grudge book.
Oopsies.
Capable 641.
Ooh.
All right. Do you have any other questions for the driver?
No.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much shit?
Oh, you're in trouble.
Fuck. Alright, on a scale of 1 to bribery, how much will it take?
I don't have any.
That is yes, it's yet to remains to be determined.
He has been very helpful and never led us astray.
Are you sure we're not meeting your mom? It sounds a lot like we're about to
It
meet your
sounds
mom.
very much like a
you
father
gonna get
or a mother.
grounded?
Zeke, have you not told your friends the situation your parents are in?
They're not around anymore. They're
Oh.
Sorry, man.
yeah, they're not around. And if they were, and we were in trouble, that'd be way worse than where we're going right now. They're not the type to be like Ash is lucky. Let's say that
You insinuated that they are deceased, and now
They're
it
not-
seems that they are
they're
not.
not deceased. They're just they're in the system.
Incarcerated?
Yeah.
That's where my mom should be.
Is it like
What, it would
are
be
they
better
like
than
the
the
big
fucking
house, or is there
hospital?
like a magic jail that they're in? Is that a thing that we should be worried about?
Still waiting on that call.
Should we bust them out? Are they wrongfully imprisoned? We're a team now.
Why
I
would
think.
we bust them out and thus
That
commit
would
an
be a
even bigger
felony.
crime? Like even if they were innocent, which I'm not even sure they are.
And we just got called heroes. We can't start breaking people out of jail.
I'm just saying.
First time. Let's not ruin it.
At least that quickly.
We should probably. Hey, we're gonna miss that meeting, aren't we?
No. What time is it anyway? About
It's only been about 15 minutes that you've been in the car.
yeah, and it wasn't fully sundown yet.
Okay,
so
because I just accidentally abducted a chick. So I don't want that to have been for nothing.
Yes, we have a meeting with some potential bloodsuckers, which we must attend.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Just
They got one of our
This
friends.
meeting, huh? He looks at you guys in the rearview mirror.
Are we gonna make it? It's kind of important.
That is the least of your worries right now.
all right. I'm gonna teach you guys a very valuable lesson right now. It's called need to know. Everything in your head doesn't need to be spilled out.
Didn't he need to know that we
No.
have a
Yes,
schedule?
we have somewhere to be.
Yes, but you don't need to tell them that it was Nosferatu. Didn't need to say it's bloodsucker.
I thought that was normal for you guys.
But that does sound like a normal thing that you would talk about.
Believed the word was potential bloodsuckers.
We're still getting the hang of this whole secret society thing.
Why?
I still can't believe that there's like all this crazy stuff. I was gonna say science.
I'm Zen.
I can't believe there's science.
I know something that'll help calm you down.
Champagne? Yeah, there we
Jose.
go.
It's
They're all the same.
good.
As you're cruising down the street, smoking endo, sipping on gin juice.
Laid back.
It just happened with the cruising. You pull up to a very fancy building. It's smaller, but it does have, it's what you would call like a small skyscraper. Because Springfield doesn't really have skyscrapers, but if it did, this would be as big as they got. It's about 12 stories, and it has a very modern sort of like Arts Deco feel and look to it, with some neon lights outside, because it's the 80s.
Oh man, I used to live in Iowa City in real life, and the tallest building there was a Holiday Inn, and that was 7 stories. And I can imagine, like in big city or in tall towns, that is gigantic. You're
This
just
is
like,
gigantic. That's why I don't want you to think 12 stories is small here. It's huge here. Pull up to the front of it, and you notice that despite all of these thin neon lights going up the sides of the sleek contours of the building, there isn't really any sign depicting what sort of business is done here.
About how long was the drive?
The drive is about 15 minutes.
Okay. Trying to figure out how much champagne I had.
what was that? A bottle and a half?
In 15 minutes?
For the group? Easily.
Or for the
You
group?
didn't
Yeah.
invite?
I will not be partaking.
Oh.
I wish
I have my
to
own. I would
swear
say
to
you
keep
can.
my senses about me for whatever ambush may be forthcoming.
I feel like Roxy, I probably did some damage to that bottle though.
I think we split a bottle probably in about that much time.
Okay.
I was really excited about the
kind of
bottle.
How much of this show have you two spent inebriated?
I have spent very little.
I have spent almost all of it,
Yeah, okay.
one way or another.
What's going down in my life?
Look, we're not
You're
doing
lucky
lines of
we're not
coke.
snorting lines.
Exactly.
We're doing good.
I mean, it's true. I
You
can't
gave
say
me a
that.
drug once.
It's true.
Did you
And
snort it
likely
too?
will again
I
in
think
the
I
future.
did snort it. Yeah, you made me snort a treadle.
Likely will again in the future.
Don't
Don't do drugs,
kids.
kids. Drugs are bad.
So as you pull up and get out of the car, the driver just kind of stands outside the limo and points towards the door.
Reach in the pocket, pull out Kumo D. For you, if you keep the engine hot.
What?
Just think about it.
I'll think about it.
Would you just...
Just in case.
Was that English?
What part of for you just to keep the engine hot wasn't sufficient for grabbing that dude?
You guys never heard any Kumo D? That shit's the hottest track since... No, white people? Never mind, let's go in.
No.
So as you walk in, you notice the floors are like a nice pastel pink and glossy,
It's our color.
made out of marble. Huh?
I said it's our color.
Oh yeah. It's like a beautiful pastel pink, and all of the furnishings and accoutrements are a nice like powder blue.
Oh, I already know. Let me guess. The lighting is such that there's no shadows either, is there?
Yes, very well lit space. And you walk up to the front desk, and you're way too excited. You are greeted by a secretary filing her nails. Her hair is pulled back. She's wearing very large glasses.
What do people do here? It's very pretty, and I would like to work here someday.
I'm so bad. I have to be mean to you.
I'm gonna plop on the counter right next to her.
me.
Hey, do you guys have a bathroom?
Oh.
Oh my god. Our bathroom is only for customers.
We're customers.
Yeah.
What do you guys sell?
If you have to ask, you probably can't afford it.
Zeke, do you know?
There's a front for something, so I have no clue. It could be bootleg, it could be information, it could be, for all I know, mixtapes.
We
I thought you knew where
Oh
we were
yeah,
going.
definitely. We built a 12-story skyscraper to sell mixtapes.
Have you ever heard of Empire?
It's really more of a high rise.
Yeah, we're definitely a record company.
You
know
could
what,
be. It's
lady?
really cool in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you guys signing?
We are.
Oh, Reggie, it's sarcasm.
Do,
So
do you
you
represent
were,
artists?
Why don't you go ahead and just give me a demo right now?
Oh, I don't have my tapes with me. I don't have a guitar or anything. I'm just
Oh, just do it live.
it's not how it works.
Go for it. Just go.
Danger,
Alright.
Will Robinson, danger.
Wait, didn't somebody drive us here? Do we have an appointment?
no,
I think that you were expecting us, actually.
Oh.
She's fucking with us.
Well, she might be nice.
No, she's really not.
I just have a different sense of humor, okay?
You like making people squirm.
Well, it's not my fault. It's easy to make you squirm, Ezekiel.
How does she know you?
It's not my fault that you never learned to actually be a human being, Janine.
It's not my fault that you cheated on my sister.
We were broken up. It was a temporary
No,
thing.
you were not.
She said that she wanted to explore.
You know what? I'm plenty nice to people who aren't sluts.
I'm not a slut. That is a very derogatory term.
Yeah, well, I used it in a derogatory fashion. Okay.
Sounds like you deserve it.
So about that
You smell like booze.
appointment.
It's Alizé, and it's probably him.
Who brings the whole bottle out of the limo? You're supposed to leave it in the freaking minibar.
Because I was abducted.
I don't know what anybody sees in you. You are so gross.
Hey, stop
You
being so
guys
mean
are
to
better
him.
than him. He is so gross.
He's kind of our friend.
Oh, honey, you can do better than that.
He has been extremely helpful and never led us
That's
astray.
kind of
Really?
Whoa, that's an
I find that
exaggeration.
very hard to believe.
So, Janine, why don't you tell me you were thirsty for me? Like, remember when I decided...
I don't think that was ever a thing. You think
wait,
everybody's thirsty
I
for
think
you.
I remember it. Hey, Zeke. Hey, Zeke, you want to go to that thing? Oh, no, and then I told you that I was going with your sister, and then suddenly... Done. Forever.
You used your friendship with me to get to my sister. That is like the lowest of the low.
I did not.
And
I
then
met
you
her...
blew off an event that we were supposed to go together to go with my sister.
We were going with a group.
No,
it was a group thing.
you were not.
I'm just gonna walk over and flop down on one of the couches. Just lay down.
Look,
I'm
Let this
enjoying
happen.
this.
Who does that?
it was a misunderstanding, first of all. You said it was a group thing. It wasn't a real date. So I thought your sister was clearly interested in doing something special. So
Uh-huh. Really?
did I need to ask your blessing?
You did, because you were my friend, and you didn't ask my blessing, which means you're fucking dead to me. Okay.
You need to grow up.
Is this what you meant when you said you were in trouble?
Yeah.
No, she is trouble, but she is not the trouble that we're in.
Okay.
She's
Well.
a completely different type of trouble. Janine, let's just start over right now. We got
I
some
will not acknowledge your presence or the fact that you exist.
Janine,
Reggie.
can you help us get to where we're supposed to be going?
Oh,
please?
honey, I can definitely help you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I'm sorry. It kind of sounds like you guys had some bad blood, but
Yeah.
he's not such a
Yeah.
bad guy.
No, he's human feces.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not
Roxy,
very nice.
Roxy,
Yeah, no, he is.
can you tell this lady over here that she is way over dramatic and loves to live off of drama?
Well,
I don't
can
really
you
like it when
tell
guys tell girls
this
that they're too
piece
dramatic.
of subhuman garbage over here that he is a man whore, and I'm happy that magic exists. Otherwise, his penis probably would have fallen off due to some STD by now.
Can you
Can
tell
magic
this?
fix that?
Probably. Otherwise,
Wait, really?
yeah.
No,
Wait, so with magic, you don't have to worry about certain...
that's some things, but most of this stuff, no.
Oh, can you keep
Anyway.
explaining, please?
About this appointment,
Look,
Janine,
Yes,
if
darling.
you would not mind, we would love to know who it is that has summoned us and how
And
we
where
can
we're supposed
find
to be
them.
going.
And is there more champagne?
There is
That
no
was good
need
stuff.
for additional alcohol.
I just passed over to Alice.
In fact, I don't think you should bring that in.
Who are we meeting with
I
again?
take
Are
a
we
sip
meeting
of the
with
Alizé
Zeke
and
Mom?
start coughing.
You are not.
not something
meeting with
Reggie
your
drinks often.
mom.
Okay.
You are actually meeting with someone else.
Oh.
Have you explained nothing to them? Are they going into this hearing completely
Hearing?
ignorant?
Hearing?
Hearing?
Yes, you are here for a disciplinary hearing.
We are?
Discipline?
We've done
12
nothing.
minutes. So you need to chill it for 12 minutes.
I do not recognize this authority.
I would have put on something other than aerobics.
You
class.
better,
What if-
because by association with that little piece of shit, you
We are
do
not.
recognize this authority.
We are
We're
not
not
members of
actually
the Shadow
associated.
Council.
Can you tell?
Listen, I have a great pulp novel I need to read, So how about you guys sit over there and talk to him and get him out of my vicinity? Thank you.
Mindy grabs Zeke by the arm and hauls him back from the counter. What is going on? I cannot
I'm
spend
gonna
the rest
come
of
over
my
and,
life
like, lean
in a
over.
prison. Do you know how long that would be? I cannot be here. I
She
cannot
kinda
be
hides
trapped
it from
in
you.
this place. I have many things to do, and if I am going to be incarcerated because of something that you have unwillingly let me into, there are going to be consequences.
Guys, what if we just left?
Yeah.
We got a kid to save. We got a meeting to. What?
We can't leave.
Is that a possibility?
Oh, we can't leave?
No, when we entered the door, we went through 3 or 4 different magical spells, and if you try to leave, you'll just go to another door and come back where you
Maybe a
came.
little
that
heads
to
up
me
next time we're
magical?
gonna do that. Did you know that was?
The reason why we're in this situation is because we've been really loud.
Wait. We have 12 minutes to wait. You're telling me that I can't step outside?
No.
All right, I'm gonna need to find that bathroom. Go back up to the counter. Apparently, we're customers, I guess, because we got a hearing. Can I use your bathroom now?
This
Yes,
is my
you
life.
may use the facilities.
All right, where is it? Everything in here is so bright I
They
can't tell it
are-
apart.
Down the hall and to your left.
Okay.
If you pass the water fountain, you've gone too far.
All right. I head down.
But before you go,
Yeah. Do you want to?
no, Mindy puts your hands into her
Please
pockets.
do not smoke in our bathrooms.
Oh, I
We'll
would
set
never.
off a fire alarm.
I put my hands into my pockets and then just tap him on his shoulder. Find your way easily.
Thanks.
I have put a tracker on him.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go.
Please do not. I beg of you.
Okay.
You look like the type that's like, oh, I need to pee, but you're really toking up.
I had half a bottle of champagne. Alcohol goes right through me.
Just please. Please. Okay, go now. Why are you still staring at me?
Okay, I go. And I think, yeah, I'm actually just gonna pee because I'm a little terrified of the magic seal. Shit, the whole we got fire alarms and shit actually worked.
Oh, that magic seal. Okay, sorry. Anyway. Why are you glaring at me? I've been trying for us to be careful since we started this entire thing, but no, we had to throw fire at potential Nosferatu. We had to tell everybody there was Nosferatu.
Perhaps if we had had all of the information going in, we could have made. Admittedly, probably we would not have made good choices, some of us. I certainly would have. But I cannot control if Ash decides to throw firebombs. As we have established. What are we about to be tried for? What could they do to us? What could we
You know, I think we should stop blaming Ash for that.
what could
you
we
know?
potentially be?
It's not her fault we're in this mess, really.
It could be
No,
anything.
but it
could
is
be-
her fault that this was thrown.
You know, she's not here to defend herself.
That's probably for the best.
Oh, is she out of trouble now and we're all in trouble? Is that what you're saying?
She has been detained by her parents.
Not that- I mean, compared to what we're going to court or something.
For all we know,
Listen.
her parents are part of
For
all of
all
this.
you know, you don't need to worry about her. The Blairs are just like practically untouchable. So
Oh.
just.
That would have been nice to
But
know.
you do not have the privileges of the Blair bloodline.
What could they do to us?
Exile us, strip
I
us
mean, there's
of-
always the
Exile?
rack. There's always like a Judas Cradle, the Iron Maiden.
Jeannie, this is not your bedroom. They don't do that anymore.
My name's not Jeannie. It's not Janine either. It's Janae.
At this point, Reggie comes back to the bathroom.
Thank you for not smoking in our bathroom.
Welcome. Frustrated, I sit down.
We can always smoke on the curb outside.
What? You?
I'd say there's a possibility. I still wouldn't run.
Can we please return to the subject of what our
What we're doing here?
What our potential incarceration could look like, and
There would
how
be no
we can avoid
incarceration.
such things?
We're not a penitentiary. And we're not Philistines. We're not going to put anyone in a rack or torture anything. We'll just be either simple exile or execution. Or just...
Are you sure we shouldn't run?
Exile.
Yeah, I think we
what?
should just leave now.
I don't think you guys should run.
That's a mission of complete and utter guilt for every single discriminatory action.
I don't even know what we did wrong to begin with.
How would we be exiled from something we're not part of?
Oh no, the exile would be me. Or there's more.
Oh, so you're the only one who could get in trouble.
No.
Then we should
What,
leave.
does that mean execution is our only option?
We can't just abandon him.
Eh.
Weren't you saying a moment ago that all of this trouble was caused by all of us together? And therefore...
No, I was just
the
saying
trouble-
just stop blaming one person.
Only for the one incident of which the one person was solely responsible.
You gave her that.
Yeah, I say we just blame the two
Sure.
people, the fireball
At least
creator and
two.
the fireball thrower.
wasn't-
We were just watching.
It wasn't just that. Look what we've done. We've talked to civilians about what we've done. We have used.
We didn't know that was I was a civilian and now I'm involved in this.
I'm still a civilian. Nobody knows what I am.
Part of it is my
You're a
bad.
lizard man.
I told y'all nothing. Like
Yeah.
by telling you, you've been inadvertently part of this whole scene now.
Are we here for a hearing, or are you here for a hearing?
We are here for a hearing. If it was just me, it would have been a lot less pleasant. This is them being nice. This is actually
nice.
All right. She gets up from behind her desk and walks over to you guys, holding her clipboard and her items. So, you guys ready to go up?
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Should we get like a lawyer?
Oh yeah, like a public defender.
Well,
Do we have rights?
you do get assigned an officer to your case, and I am your case officer.
I just
Hi.
glare at Zeke for a
I'm not
second.
really associated with them.
I know, honey, but sadly you are.
Just like
For legal
I really like your
purposes.
glasses.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Janae, is it not possible for you to recuse yourself?
For what?
Did recuse yourself? Personal bias. Just saying.
See, she likes us, except you.
Are you saying you want a different case officer?
No, I'm just saying. Are you able to do it impartially?
Because you know that I'm the best.
I am certain.
I mean, sure though, it's fine. I'm sure I can.
no.
call
I am
Travis.
certain that
No,
Janae is
Janae's great.
And I'm
with
sure
the
they would love to
utmost
take your case.
professionalism and
No,
capable.
it's fine because clearly they're not biased. It's not
Zeke,
like they've
please.
lost
Apologize
75% of
Apologize.
their cases. It's fine. Let me just call
Apologize.
one of them right now, and let me just see. I'll just be right back. Let me see if I can get Travis.
Can I
on
step
the
in? Can I
line.
step in?
I'm gonna actually go grab Janae and just pull her aside.
Do not touch me. Do
Janae-
not
Janae?
touch me.
I'm not touching you. Just 1 second.
No, you are. You were touching me.
I'm not touching you anymore. Janae,
What do you
I
want?
don't know what it's doing.
We've had history before, right? I haven't done the best of things, and you have not done the best. Can we just put it
No,
aside?
I am blameless.
Apology.
You are blameless, and I am completely at fault both for breaking yours and your sister's heart. I
No,
could've
you
been-
did not break my heart. You treated our friendship as a conduit to get yourself laid, and then you broke my sister's heart, which is way worse. And then you keep saying I have a crush on you, which it is very clear that I do not. But in your brain, guys and girls just can't be friends. And you are a piece of shit. And I want to snap your scrawny little neck. But I did not work 2 jobs while going to school to get certified to do this job if I wasn't going to do it well.
Fair enough.
I have an impeccable win rate. And I will not allow even the likes of you, Ezekiel, to ruin that.
Wait, so are you like a cop or a lawyer or a receptionist?
Kind of seems like she's all three.
I'm not a cop. But the other two, yes, I am.
Highly intelligent and multi-talented.
Well, you have to be. Like, I started
Very
off as a
symmetrical.
receptionist, and I had the
Super
opportunities
symmetrical.
that I created for myself to move up through the company.
But you kept your old job too.
I kind of have to. You only get paid on a per case basis, and we don't have that many cases. Granted, with the shit you've been dating, Ezekiel, business has been booming.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to like keep her on a retainer eventually?
Yes.
We can't
And
afford
I
her.
only get paid if I win. I was given this case as a punishment.
For what?
What'd you do?
That is not your concern.
Fair enough.
I'm sure you didn't deserve it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop pandering to her.
She's helping us.
She is
And
helping
she's
us.
really nice. She is.
She is a very
And
nice.
highly symmetrical.
And
Highly
symmetrical.
I hate my life
dude,
right now.
let the girls pander. Trust me.
Can I have the LSA back?
Yeah, sure.
No.
No.
I handed it to him anyway.
I'm gonna put it in the trash. I'm gonna prove to you that I'm nothing like you remember me. I'm now a respectable, assertive, and very, very promising young man on his track. Become the next great warrior of the Shadow Council.
Great warrior. Did you just make that up?
They used to have warriors 80 years ago.
Yeah, but they haven't had that for like 80 years.
That's because there hasn't been a war.
Are you trying to start one?
No, I'm just saying I'm
Why
not.
would you say that? Are you
Because
going
I'm
to
not-
say that in there? Am I going to take you up there and
No,
be like,
because I'm saying I'm not as smart as you.
Mindy smacks him with a pen upside the head.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you were
Thank you.
you are always the smartest person. I'm not gonna ever get a job like this. I have Dragon Warrior, and I'm gonna spend my entire life just hiding in the shadows all the time.
A Dragon Warrior?
Shadow Warrior.
I will find a potion to silence you. Not a potion.
Dude, I kind of whisper in his ear. Dude,
Not the time.
this chick is clearly not into you. Stop trying to impress her, man.
I'm not.
Thank you. You are much more observant than your friend.
This is not me
Thanks.
trying to impress.
You're trying desperately to.
To retain any small shreds of dignity that I have left.
It is gone, friend. Let us move on.
So, Miss Roxy,
Yeah.
I just need some information from you.
Oh, goodness.
Can you roll your charisma?
Uh-oh.
You flashing shoulder.
I'm thinking about it. Where is my charisma?
It's not like you're gonna need to. It's not like she's asking for your number.
I know. Why am I not seeing it?
Would be
Oh,
I think it's your
presence,
like presence.
probably.
Yep.
Presents.
Which I
Thank
think
you.
yours is crazy high because you have charm.
Yes. Yes. I actually pulled the right dice already. It's D20 and D8. And I'm gonna reroll. Wow, these are so useful. Thank you, God.
RN Jesus.
Oh, that's so much better. I got a 12.
A 12. That will actually work.
Oh, thank you. What? So,
So I just need to know your last name.
it's Robert.
Roxy Roberts. Okay.
It's
Really?
Roxanne is my full name.
Okay, that's actually useful too.
really?
And how did you come to know Zeke?
So my little sister Alex.
Oh, we know Alex.
Oh, do you know where she is?
No, but we've been keeping tabs on that one. She is.
But you've been keeping tabs, but you don't know where she is?
No, she went missing about.
Yeah, I
week ago.
know. Yeah. That's why I ran and found him, actually, is because, well, he was, it's kind of
Oh yeah, Zeke loves to illicitly involve himself in matters of which he has no authority to be involved in.
I think I'm learning that.
Yeah.
I love
You should have
my
referred her to the proper authorities when you saw that something had gone amiss, but instead you chose to engage in all kinds of ridiculous behaviors, and because of which the track on your sister has gone cold.
You know what happens when
So
we put
it's
them
your
on?
fault?
No.
Do you know what happens when they put an official mark on someone?
I don't care. I would know where she is.
If they determine she is a danger to the council or to the courts, they would kill her outright.
Alex is a
Do you
child.
think
There's no way
she's
she could be a
better
danger.
than with whoever she's with now?
At least we can save her. You know what they do? Like, if they put her on a case, any case, like, name one of the people who would rather save her than kill her. One.
Me?
You are not the people to
I would have stood for her.
Are you a tracker?
No, but I probably would have been her caseworker.
See?
Caseworkers don't go out on the field. And it's not up to their discretion on who lives and who dies.
Wait, if this organization is all about keeping track of shit, why don't they know about the pit of vampires under the theater?
We do.
Yeah.
Well, is not a problem or a concern?
Yeah, it's pretty sketchy.
Is
There are a lot of creatures that are pretty sketchy. But there's an accord, and as long as they don't do anything that
Like
is too
stealing my
heinous,
sister?
we don't go after them. We don't know that they stole your sister.
and even if they did, as long as they didn't do it publicly, that technically covers the courts.
Deniability.
They broke a window.
Plausible deniability.
I saw them.
Roxy, I don't think
There's a
these
lot of-
people's primary concern is getting your sister back.
No.
Well, they're just wait. You're just wait.
It could have been if you had lodged a formal complaint, but you did not.
Janae,
I think there's perhaps more to this.
you dislike me a lot.
I
And
do.
There's good
That's
reasons for
very
that.
perceptive of you.
And there's great reasons. Mm-hmm. How long does it take to form a complaint? How many weeks? How many months? What was the fastest you've ever seen it expedited when it's not from a senior?
There's a reason that the system of checks and balances is in
No.
place. The framework is in place for a reason, and it might not be the most efficient, but it's there for a reason.
All right, Zeke, I'm starting to get it.
Janae,
See,
this is a
perhaps
14-year-old
that's
girl.
things happen.
Man,
to me.
even the magic man
How
won't help you out when you need
unfortunate.
them.
There is no Illuminati within our organization.
But that's not what the man means. That's the
I-
other man, which apparently I'm part of, I think. Do you guys know what I am?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a great question. He's crazy.
What? I
We
got
know a great many things.
lizard thing going on.
Yeah, we know.
Should I be
Can you
part of
tell
the
us what
secret
it is?
society that controls
No,
stuff? Damn it! Are my parents witches?
No,
right, cool.
definitely not. But your grandfather did make a covenant back in the. Yeah, you're essentially like cursed for all of
What?
eternity.
What'd I do?
Aww.
Because of my grandfather?
It's curses and stuff go down bloodlines. It's not what you did, it's what your family did, and it's guilt by association.
That's some anarchist bullshit. This is why America's great.
America ain't so great.
Well, I mean, you're American and you're still cursed.
Well, yeah, but okay,
Economics,
fine.
anybody?
Listen, I just need to interview to get some information from my clients. So if you just zip it, Zeke. We already know all we need to know about you.
As long as I get my moment in court.
You will get your moment in court, but it's not going to be a very good moment considering you never completed your certification paperwork or the necessary trials to be a certified agent, and you're acting in the capacity of one. Half of your rights are thereby forfeit. Okay? So just shut up. You, I probably can't save, but your friends, I probably can. So if you just want to be selfless and be a good person for 10 minutes, let me interview my goddamn clients! Okay. So, you originally forged your friendship with Zeke, or should I say, he rudely inserted himself after your sister went missing, correct?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Okay. I have been able to track most of your history down just based off of accounts we've gotten from various agents we've placed around you and in your college. You were away for a few years and then you came back. What happened there?
Do I really have to say?
Oh, you can whisper it in my ear if it makes you feel better. We just want to make sure you weren't involved in any prior shady activity that we may not
Oh,
have had?
no. Nothing shady, really. I got in a relationship I shouldn't have been in, and then...
Oh.
You know about it?
No, I'm like, just, that's not what I was expecting.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't like any magical thing.
Okay, well, what happened?
Do I... Don't judge
Do
me.
you want to whisper?
I slept
to
with
her?
one of my professors, okay?
Oh.
And, yeah, I'm sorry, and I shouldn't have, and
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
I miss him.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
These explain your strange trips to
Trying to be comforting.
out of town.
That explains
That's
why
it.
you were
Okay,
so into
that's it.
pence.
What?
That explains why you were so into pence.
We have
Not
to talk
the
about
moment.
pens too. Okay, well, let's just move on. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because we haven't already made me feel uncomfortable. I thought you were my friend.
You're fine. We are friends. It's fine. That actually it works in your favor. Now we have a valid reason why you randomly leave town every few weeks. We have a couple of
I'm not. That's not.
agents
I'm not
placed
officially.
around the college, and they've stated that you miss classes every once in a while. We just needed to know.
Please
where
don't
you
tell my
go
mom.
missing. We would never tell your mother.
I'm not supposed to be seeing him anymore.
Wait, are you guys
Oh.
spying on all of us?
No, we just notice things. Mostly people who are in contact with Alex. That little girl creates so much trouble for herself.
Don't insinuate that it's her fault that she's
It's not her
kidnapped.
fault, but I mean, she's a child. Someone should have been keeping tabs on her.
Wait, what do you guys know about the frogs? Because they've taught Alex and
They
me
are
a lot of what I know about this
completely
shit.
like on the wrong track,
my
but
fault.
that little midnight society that they have
have
going on, the
conversation
younger
later.
frog,
Don't judge me.
I do not
they
judge you.
Zeke, please,
him.
can you please tell them? Those kids have got like the scent of like the smelling capacity of a bloodhound. It's ridiculous.
It's kids. Last 5 years have been weirder and weirder, and people that get older, they like to rationalize. Kids don't. They want to see the truth.
We're lucky they're kids because nobody takes them seriously.
That's actually kind of true.
It's very true. That's why we kind of let them operate with all of the freedom they wanted to, and sadly, that has resulted in Alex's disappearance. Unlike my sort of contemporaries here at this company, they don't really care what happens to those children, but I feel kind of bad.
Kind of bad.
Why do
feel
you work
bad.
here? Seems like you do a lot better on your own.
We have to change the system from the inside.
Maybe you can come and help us.
So
You sound like you know a lot.
I do.
More than
Yeah,
him.
you want to trade for Zeke? He doesn't know shit.
Yeah, unlike
Systems- yeah,
Ezekiel,
he's kinda
I actually
shady.
You could be a
pay
receptionist,
attention
right?
to my assignments.
We
Dude.
will not be trading Ezekiel.
Oh, that's
Why?
probably right. Zeke's pretty cool.
You
should
can't
be
even
cooler.
really keep Zeke.
But they don't-
Zeke
they really
never
don't- they're not
even
gonna work well
completed his
together.
certification, unlike me, who not only completed it but then promoted 4 times.
So you could be like our spy on the inside then.
She
No,
will
I
not-
cannot. That would be ethically just not appropriate.
You shouldn't ask her to break any rules because it would
Rules
be.
are there to be broken, okay?
One does not rise in the ranks
Rules
of
are
one's
there to be
profession by
bent.
breaking all of the
Bent.
rules.
Okay. Bending the rules is probably better.
Or, finding loopholes, which is my job.
That sounds more appropriate.
I have nothing, like, we've looked...
What do you mean
It's like
nothing?
you
She's a
just-
witch.
Yeah, can you start grilling her now?
Out of the ether.
She's got some serious magical energy.
I am not
she's
a witch.
totally a witch.
If she was a witch, we would know if she was a witch.
Wait,
But
so
dude,
what
show
is she?
her some of your magic. She can make fireballs and shit.
It's chemistry.
It's science.
No, it is
Got that whole like magic
really
bottle of
weird.
yellow potions.
This is not normal chemistry.
It's not normal chemistry.
It
Yeah,
is
dude, that blue stuff was
completely
everywhere.
normal chemistry.
It's outside of her purview
Well,
anyway.
Professor Mindy Benton, yes. None of your records check out.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps.
The university you claim to have gotten your education from, nobody there knows who you are.
Are you
The
are you on the lam?
There was a fire.
A fire.
Did you start a fire? You're on the run now?
Did not start any fires.
She's an arsonist.
Okay, you started sub fires.
I have not started any fires, which were not very quickly controlled and
So you're
resulted
saying
in
there was
very
a fire at the
minimal
University of Tijuana?
property
Did you steal the
damage.
file?
University of
It is
Tijuana?
very common,
Wait, you were in Tijuana?
and their records are very poor.
In Tijuana?
It kind of just feels like you went to a shady university and paid for your degree.
No one can deny that I am qualified for my position.
Oh, you are. You're exceptionally brilliant. All of your colleagues say so.
Exactly.
So it really makes me wonder why you went to the University of Tijuana.
That sounds like a place you go to get weird plastic surgery.
They,
Isn't that where
Yeah.
Ash's mom met that dude that
Is the kind of
attacked
place
us?
you go and you know, it's for a root canal and then you wake up missing a kidney?
I have all of my kidneys, and I am perfectly healthy, and I wished to study abroad to
In
expand.
Tijuana.
Yes, to expand my cultural understanding
In Tijuana.
of the indigenous people.
Of Tijuana.
Yes. Yes.
Miss Benton,
Yes.
Janae is the best at what she does, and she is supporting us. She's supporting for a case. Any information you give her is not only confidential, but it will help her get you off.
Is it confidential?
Yes.
I do not trust his assessment of what you will and will not do.
She
I
has
told
many
her about my
You're
things.
safe
affair.
with me, and any information that I do provide during your trial, I will obviously have your permission to disclose. But it would be in your best interest to disclose it if you think it can clear your name. Now, however, if you think withholding that information will not affect anything, you're free to withhold it. If you don't think that you may potentially, if there's something that might exonerate you, then of course you should probably tell me that.
Exonerate me from what?
From acting in an illegal capacity with Ezekiel.
How can I
doing-
know if I have acted in a legal capacity when I do not know the laws of your world?
Wait, if
Yeah,
you said
that's a
she's,
good point.
You said she's not a witch, then
She's
she's
definitely not a witch.
actually
So
not
what is she
magic,
then?
then we'll,
I don't know.
does she fall under your jurisdiction then?
No.
Should-
Which is why it should be pretty easy to dismiss her. So if you would like to keep it a secret, I might be able to plead a case for you based on the fact that you didn't know that you were getting involved. Granted, you equipped these people with dangerous substances and explosive substances.
Shouldn't that just be the normal
This
cops issue though?
Self-defense purposes, and yes, this is
Yeah,
a
if she's
matter
mixing
for
chemicals to blow up, that's just a bomb. That's just like a normal bomb, not a magic
law
bomb.
enforcement, which we do not have to notify of any of this, as
Right, but
certainly they
when
would not
used
understand defending oneself
For
against
and
Nosferatu.
against magical creatures. I mean, I have to claim that you didn't know that they were magical, which is gonna be a tough case, but
What I did was not magic. That is true.
Does this
If
mean
I must I?
Tell her.
I am from another dimension.
What? Dude, I thought that you were just on the run. I thought you were about to tell us your real name or some shit. What? There's other dimensions?
All right,
We'll explain
really,
this later.
No,
like,
wait,
I mean,
no,
you
explain it right now.
just tell the
Are you
truth.
sure you're not a witch? Are you sure she's not a witch?
I am not a
that
witch.
actually puts you outside of our jurisdiction, so you're
Wait.
basically home free.
So
Janae,
she,
Janae, there's such thing as other dimensions?
Oh yeah,
I thought you knew everything, Zeke.
where'd you think she was from?
but it also makes you an illegal alien.
I am here on.
So we'll have to get you your green card.
Is there such a thing as an interdimensional student visa?
Professor
I
Lisa?
have a
No,
friend in immigration. I'm
student
sure he
visa.
can help
Student
you.
of what?
I'm sort of. It's very hard to explain.
I thought you were a professor.
I am here.
But you are a student of...
I am.
You know what?
Oh no, I had to talk about my professor thing. She needs to tell us
this. This is when you have the right to plead the fifth.
Come on,
right?
you're our friend.
Right? Yeah.
Right?
You use that term very liberally.
I often do let you stay with my mom.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know you were from another dimension.
I am from a people. If I were
You're not
to
a
say
human?
clearly, if I were to say the name of my people, then it is very likely that your heads would explode trying to comprehend the birth of my language. However, I have heard them referred to as zippers in your language.
So do you actually like look like that, or is that like a potion? Are you like a little green person
I am
or
not
something?
green. That's
Not like
pretty.
That's an
ET or
alien,
something?
That
That's
is
very.
that is offensive.
Yeah, that is very
offensive stereotype.
Yeah, that's very rude.
So then what are you?
That is incredibly rude.
What is a
I cannot
zipper?
believe you just did that. I am literally shaking.
I don't.
He didn't know
Did
any
you just
better.
assume her skin color? Did you just assume that she was a little green person?
I've never seen an alien.
I am not an alien exactly.
But you said you weren't a human. What else could you
And
be?
she called him her an illegal alien.
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
I will not say anything for the rest of this conversation until it's my turn.
Why didn't you say that to her like an hour ago, dude?
Yeah.
This is a solid apology. That's
Someone needs to take his own advice.
Oh, you're right, dude. But I should. You're right. Okay, I'm sorry, Janae. Clearly, not a
Janae.
way to be crossed.
I am here because it is the custom of my people that when we reach a certain age,
Which is?
none of your business. We travel to other dimensions. It's basically a thesis. Sort of a college student in your terms.
Like us. So what do you look like?
So wait, are you like studying us?
Yes.
You're like an anthropologist student?
you
then?
know that word? That's wow.
Well, I've taken a lot of classes.
Sort of.
You've probably taken all the classes.
Taken most of the classes.
It is more than just it is more than just anthropology, which I am studying. However, that is an aspect of what I am.
How did you pick
using
us
to
as your
write.
subjects?
You are one of many stops I will be making.
Oh, I felt special.
Wait, so
This was my first stop.
how long are you gonna hang out then? Are you gonna? Does that mean you're leaving
A
soon?
few decades, or
What?
maybe less. It
How old
depends.
are you?
Dude, even I know not to ask a woman that question.
I'm a woman. I can ask whatever I want.
None of your business.
But can I ask how long your people live?
Ooh. Loophole.
I am in the first.
Thousands.
What?
No.
Roughly,
Cool.
yes. I am in what you would
That's
consider
like so long.
the adolescent stage.
So you're a teenager.
Hundreds.
I am not a teenager. I am much older than teens.
But you said you're adolescent.
Sort of.
Developmentally
No, that is not the word that I
adolescent.
use. That is not.
This is my life.
I'm older than you.
Well, moving on.
I am significantly older than you.
Fine.
Moving down the line, skipping over that one.
Thanks.
Ooh, Reggie.
You actually fall under the clause of the same thing that Blair family line falls under, which is that because of your grandfather's involvement with our council, you are basically untouchable.
Wait, but I thought he was why I was cursed.
Right, but he's also why you're protected from our laws. By our laws. Both of those, I guess.
So why'd you
The
drag all
only
of us in?
thing you have to do is make sure that you testified that you are not associated with him.
But we've been like hanging out for a week.
Right, but you were in the situation where he was assigned as your watcher. And therefore, as long as you dump anything bad that you did on his shoulders and say it was his job to stop that because he was watching you,
I haven't done
you're
anything
free.
bad.
Well, you kind of have.
Well, we're just trying to save a kid.
What is the result of that for Zeke?
It doubles a sentence.
But I thought it was just exile or death.
From-
It's doubling.
How do you double that?
No, there's other sentences. Zeke never studied. He's kind of dumb.
What sort of sentence is he looking at?
I don't know.
A day or
I have
two?
to bargain.
The
for
ruler?
that. Ideally, we won't even have a ruling today.
Is this the bullshit system that put your parents away?
No, that was the.
No, that was the normal system, actually.
Oh, that one's even more bullshit. I'll tell you what.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So, do we still have to do this trial thing? Because, like, my mind is blown right now.
All right, well, follow me upstairs.
It is very impressive.
I will see what I can do. Ideally, we will not get a ruling today. I'm going to try to plea for an extension and see if I can use some of my contacts to maybe, I don't know, to maybe get you guys some kind of maybe like a trial by jury.
Of our peers?
No.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be hard to get a trial by our peers.
It would be
I have
a
no
trial of jury of
Yeah.
my peers, but
How is
You're-
that fair then?
I think you're really likable, and I think especially you are gonna have no trouble winning over a jury, but winning over a stone cold judge, that is a different matter. They are very by the book. Zeke is basically screwed either way.
But what
We
about Mindy and Reggie? Do you think they'll be okay?
Yeah.
Apparently, we got diplomatic immunity.
Well, some.
How
do
much?
not wish to do anything which endangers Ezekiel's continued involvement in our efforts.
In some of your
I
cases,
just want to
you may
get out
have
of
to.
here.
Well, let's go
This might be the
upstairs.
best way to get.
Let me go
We
in.
need to get.
I will
Alex.
try to plea my case. I am very persuasive. And we'll see if we can get an extension. And then you guys can figure out what you want to do. But whatever you do not skip town. Because
What if we skip dimensions?
I wouldn't do that either. I mean, we wouldn't chase you, but I'm sure Mindy can tell you how dangerous that can be.
It can be quite dangerous. Especially if you've never done it before.
And with that, let's get in the elevator and go upstairs. I do not want to be late. Leaves a very bad impression.
All right.
So she leads you down the hall, pushes the elevator button, pops open, and you walk into this really impressive elevator. It's got like all these cool Art Deco designs on the ceiling and purple neon lights. Everything is lit. It's not a single shadow in sight. Yeah, it's lit. And you step inside, and you know there's an awkward, quiet elevator ride, like doo 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 doo.
So this elevator powered by magic?
No, it's powered by General Electric.
You reach the 8th floor, hear a ding, doors open. Janae leads you out and seats you in an impressive hallway. The walls are all wood paneled. It's suddenly a lot more sleek looking on this floor, a lot more old school and professional looking. And she leads you to like a small lounge with leather chairs, or rather leather benches in it. She's like, all right, you guys sit here. I'll be right back.
This feels like a law office.
It is a law office.
Oh, that makes sense.
And she
Also confusing.
gathers her things, gets in the zone, and then walks into one of the courtrooms. She's gone for about 5 to 10 minutes. You do hear her scary voice go off a couple of times. Shanae has a tendency to yell when she's trying to make a point. Let's see what happens.
We cannot. Are we in agreement that we cannot allow? Are we spirit fingering? I don't know.
We need a good roll here.
Okay.
We need to get a roll here.
We're rolling for Janae's presence, which is very high.
But it's important. She's our lawyer.
Oh wow, that wasn't that great.
See, it's not good when we do it. It's not good when we do it. That's why I'm like hesitant. You
I'll
spirit
just-
finger all you want. You're very good at it.
It's only a 14, which isn't great.
Did you get a reroll?
Huh?
She doesn't have any rules.
No, I don't.
The one time we want rerolls. So the one time we want you to have rerolls.
So I'm actually gonna use my sunglasses that night.
But then you have to take off your glasses.
No, I'm gonna do an event. I'll keep my glasses on if you guys
Okay.
want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an event.
Your glasses over your glasses.
Yeah.
And I'm
Glassception.
gonna roll for the event now
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
to see which way this goes.
Uh-oh.
Because I was kind of expecting to pass because I had a D10 and a D20. But I had thought of the contention of failing too, yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty good. 17. So,
Yeah, that's a great
well, either way,
question.
it's bad, but this actually helps you guys. Okay. She comes out of the courtroom, fixes her hair, which you guys notice is a little bit disheveled, and she's like fixing her outfit. It almost looks like she got into a fight in there. Whew.
Right?
Oh man!
What?
What'd you
What
do?
exactly just happened in there?
Oh, I had a throwdown.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
Preliminary
Wait, who?
testimony.
There's this dude who I call my arch rival,
What does he call you?
and he got assigned as the public prosecutor. And yeah, we had it out.
Oh. You
Did he sleep with your sister too?
No, he's just a dick.
Well, at least it wasn't you, Zeke.
You know Carlton.
Carlton Winthrop III.
Yes.
He sounds like a douche.
Oh, he's a.
Oh, he's the biggest douche in
Yeah.
the world.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
The highest among equals, top of his class.
Yep. Yeah.
Trying
He
to
had the
become-
gall to refer to me as the receptionist.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Not cool.
I may or may not have ripped off half of his mustache.
Nice.
Which
Got
half?
it right here.
Does it matter?
Gross.
Grow back. But,
He deserved it.
damn, nice girl.
Luckily, in our court of law, that kind of stuff is not only allowed but encouraged.
Weird.
Anyways, my plea for an extension did not go well. It was denied, forthright.
That's not good.
So the judge well, I would say he was going to make his ruling today, but he already did.
What?
What?
Without
we
hearing
not-
testimony from my clients.
Are we not allowed to defend ourselves?
No.
Wait, what?
Carlton pulled up this like really medieval, crazy old school law.
Sort of.
Aren't you supposed to know those? You're the
Completely
lawyer.
draconian. I do know those,
This is
but
the
they usually
basis
don't
for a
hold up in
system of
court.
law.
They usually don't hold up in court. They're very old draconian laws. But
The law of
Carlton has a
imminent-
lot of clout
Couldn't
with
you
the
have just, like,
judge,
knocked him
which
out?
is why I was trying.
I have a fireball.
Which is why I was trying to find a trial by jury, because Carlton tends to have a lot of pull with a lot of the judges. He doesn't win his cases because he's good. He wins them because he sucks the right dicks. Anyways, I was able to change your sentence. And I was also able to file for an appeal.
And?
You're not, well, you're not going to be happy.
Janae,
Lay it on
please.
us.
You guys, we need you to bring in, for the appeal to go through, we need you to bring in one of these vampires.
What?
We need you to be a mole or a rat or a
How are we supposed to
turncoat.
do that?
What happens if we don't? Because if the answer is exile, I think that's something that we're all comfortable with. 'cause
It
you got
won't
these
be
people.
No, I need to find Alex before we can get exiled.
What was the sentence?
Let's not talk about that.
Janae, they need to know.
Well, for you, beheading.
Oh.
All right, so we're going undercover.
Oh,
We're not gonna let him get his. Come on.
certainly we are not. Could we not simply abduct or perhaps
Beheading?
summon?
Deportation. For you, well, this could be good or bad. They were actually going to do a blood cleansing and turn you into a normie. Because you're clearly not responsible enough for having any kind of magical ability.
You know,
So it's like punishment to be normal? Rude.
how often do people die though when they get cleansed?
Pretty often. It has
Whoa.
a pretty low
I
success
thought I had
rate.
immunity. What happened?
It's not immunity; they're curing you. And if
Pretty
you happen to
draconian
die,
law. And in your case, well, you're actually the only one that they can't really do anything to.
Because I'm already a normie.
Well, no, it's because I fought really hard for your case in particular. Yeah, yeah. They
do
were
that.
actually going to sentence you to 10 years of slavery, but yeah, I got that. I got that over.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what we do to normies.
Like,
What sort of shadow government is this?
Yeah, indentured servitude is a pretty light punishment.
Man, every system is fucked up.
okay.
This is going in the report.
I don't like this.
I'll bet you guys are all over Miss Blair's grudge book.
Oh, yeah, but she is a firecracker. We're not going anywhere near her.
Well, she defends all of us. She likes all of us. So you shouldn't
she
fuck
can
with
vouch
any
for
of
us.
us.
She likes us. She has
She's
sandwiches.
very much a scorched earth kind of lady.
she can't.
Yeah.
She
So
can't.
don't mess with us.
She
Well,
has
I'm
no.
trying to help you guys.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to
Knowing
defend
her,
them.
she
Thank
probably
you.
wouldn't get involved.
All right, then when you say we have to bring in one of these vampires, what do you mean exactly?
Does it have to be alive?
Well,
Yes.
so we are meant to kidnap one of them and bring
Yes.
them here?
You are to gain their trust and bring them here unharmed.
How many?
One, for testing.
Any like preference?
Testing. What sort of testing?
Aren't you supposed to know what they are?
Dissection.
We haven't done that in 80 years.
I said it was a really draconian law.
Is there no...
Do you remember what happened 80 years ago?
What are you
I
referring to?
didn't make the sentence. I'm trying to help you guys. This just helps. It makes everything nice and clean. Because Carlton was able to invoke a really old medieval law to get you guys in trouble, I was able to invoke a really old medieval law to try to get that sentence turned around. This is like a trade.
But now someone has to get cut open?
Well, like one person in particular.
Which one?
Raven.
She's the cool one.
Right, but from our surveillance, she doesn't really follow the same rules of physics that the other ones do.
Is there no other...
Is the rule that she doesn't follow? She's not always a dick. Because we can get. There's one of them. His name's Rick.
I mean,
all
haven't
right,
you
we'll totally
noticed?
give you that dude.
No.
The way she operates, the way she photographs, it's different. They want to know everything about her.
How many days do we have?
Tonight,
Is there
Tonight.
no
Oh, wait,
alternative?
we have tonight?
I'm supposed to drive you there right now.
Yeah, we are late for the meeting that we were supposed to have.
Right, and your driver heard about that, so the stars just aligned perfectly.
But
Since
you're
you're
a
already
driver for
over
these
there
people
and
too?
she's expecting you,
No, the guy
the door will
downstairs.
probably open when you get there, right?
Yep.
It doesn't
Maybe.
help that your friend, Victor Pence,
Not our friend.
he testified against you in there.
I told you guys he's a douche.
Did Jeeves testify? That dude's cool.
No,
I
he
like
did not.
yours.
Bullshit.
In Pence's defense, he was mostly trying to save his own ass
From what?
from being associated with your group. He helped you out.
He
He helped
he
you
came
operate
to
illegally.
us.
So, but when he
I knew I
testified
didn't like that
against
guy.
when he testified against you, he claimed that he thought you were working in an official capacity. Now that doesn't help your case.
Well, he tried to train us.
What about us would be
He made it very
official?
clear he knew that we knew
We don't
nothing.
look anything official.
This is what men like him do. They want ends, and we're just tools to them.
I wouldn't say that. Well, I don't know. Pence is also pretty protected. He sent his, testimony via owl and with like a scroll.
Who does that?
I don't know.
What a douche.
He didn't even have the decency to show up. But with an owl, I mean,
You testify without being there?
usually no.
Anybody could have written that scroll.
Yeah.
There's ways to identify yourself with it.
Yeah,
going
but I mean,
Prince.
anybody could have taken his signet and sealed it too.
That's true.
Maybe it was Jeeves.
Nah.
Nah, Jesus was cool.
Jeeves is cool.
I tried to plead that angle too, but I was basically already losing at that point.
So I guess we have to go and get Raven.
Yes.
Anyone have any ideas? Do you have any helpful hints?
Well, I'll be
How to catch
outfitting
a
you.
vampire?
Well, I'm your officer or your handler in this case, and I'll be driving you over
Oh, good.
as well as outfitting you. And yep,
Dang, what don't you do for these people?
what don't I do for you people?
She's multi-talented.
Yeah, you deserve a better job title.
Um,
Probably a raise.
Raise.
I make a lot of money.
Good. Do a lot of shit.
Thank you.
So how do we kill these vampires? Are they vampires?
We're not
Nobody-
killing anyone.
Let's get a move on. You guys only have a few hours. And
Alright.
Are we going back in the limo?
Huh? Yeah.
Limo?
Yeah. That's the company car.
We probably shouldn't drink
Oh,
anymore.
we probably
One
didn't
of
need to
several.
bribe the driver to keep it outside then.
She leads you downstairs and into the limo, and the driver gets back into the driver's seat, and she sits in the back with you guys. You guys will do fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
These people are crazy.
Sometimes, yeah, it's a pretty weird organization to work for.
This is what my parents and their parents before were trying to stop all these years.
Well, people like Carlton Winthorpe keep bringing it back because it benefits them.
I know. These people like him and love being
We
slaves.
should just kill him.
That's like trying to kill a dragon.
I know, but I just feel like we just should. I could do it. Oh yeah, I could do it.
Really? Janae, you're amazing at a lot of things, but you're not a killer.
I'm not, but with him I could be.
If
No,
you
you couldn't.
if you did, would they have to throw out the case or something?
If she did, then they would just
Maybe we should
use
go
it
after
as
him.
a sign of guilt, and
Yeah.
then they will kill me anyway, and they'll probably kill her as
Yeah.
well.
This dude sounds worse than Raven.
The only shield you guys would have is they would think that you guys aren't are incapable of killing him.
I'm comfortable with that.
It means that she dies.
Oh yeah, no.
They would have to have proof, and I mean, I have a lot of ammonia and tons of bleach.
This is sounding like a good plan.
You're not a killer.
You don't know that. You push me hard enough, Zeke, and I will fucking destroy you. I will rip you in half.
I believe you would do that.
Stay away from my sister.
She does seem like she has a lot of rage.
No, she would do that figuratively. She'll destroy my life, but she won't kill anybody because
Literally. I will chop your head off and pour burning hot napalm down the hole where your neck used to be.
that's not. I believe you would.
That was
Just not.
That was
physically.
graphic.
Anyways, I got you guys some stuff.
Ooh.
What sort of goodies?
All right, so players, I need to take note. She hands all of you guys these nifty little. Scott's gonna like this. Bright yellow with blue stripes suits.
What?
They don't have X's on the belts, but just imagine that they're there.
Are they jumpsuits?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're all different designs, and they give you +3 to your evasion, and they give you 10 hit points.
Ooh, nice.
Temporary 10 hit points while you're wearing them. And she also gives you a special weapon because your charm did work on her. She gives you a retractable sword cane.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Who designed these?
I'm sorry, what?
Where'd these come from? Like,
Oh, they're just like some of our gear that we had sitting around.
I kind of feel like I'm
Older
pimp with this
model.
cane
you
thing.
guys know a dude named Dave Cochran?
Right?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Thanks.
It's nice. You can like hit him with it as a cane, or you can, and she like shows you how to work it. She's like, or you can tap this button here, and then this actually turns into a sheath, and it's a full sword if you need it to be.
Whoa!
Yeah, and it's straight silver, so that'll fuck a bitch up.
Yes. This is gonna work.
You
I'm
got any
excited,
more of
guys.
those?
No, I don't.
Virgin, you
Sorry.
can just go like all beast whatever mode you do.
I'd probably cut my own hand off
I
or
don't
something.
just
I don't know how to
have
use a sword.
like a bunch of silver swords laying around.
Yes, you do.
You just
I mean,
Shut
you didn't
up.
provide me one.
Sorry.
She only provides her friends with them.
Thank you.
You use that word.
Are you guys ready?
No.
Sorry.
Do we have a
It
choice
doesn't
though?
mean I think any less of you.
Do you have a plan on how you're gonna apprehend her?
I have something forming in my head.
But wait. Before we go in, worry too much about how we're gonna apprehend Raven. We also need to make sure that we don't do it in a way that'll make them hurt Alex. If we just go ahead and kidnap one of theirs, it's not gonna help Alex's
We
situation.
can't
So we have
kidnap
to
her
get them
anyway.
both at the same time.
I guess so.
Trust
I
me,
think that's the best idea.
I have a plan. Don't worry.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, because your plans have really helped us right now.
I have a plan.
How about you tell us
Why
the
don't you
plan
tell
instead of
us it?
going here and getting yourself half killed
I
by yourself like
have
last time?
a plan.
Are you pointing at Reggie?
White people.
Listen, Zeke, don't use any of your, like, you think you're really smart, but you're not, and you're gonna try to outsmart the system, and I highly recommend you don't do that.
Yeah.
Of course, Janae, you know what's best.
Bring back Raven, she'll get chopped up into a million little pieces, and you guys can all walk free. Maybe.
Sounds like a great idea, Raven.
Maybe.
As much as I hate to ask, do we have to bring her back alive?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
There's usually, like, a bunch of poking and prodding they need to do on a live subject
gonna torture
before
her.
they...
So
It's
mean.
not, like, torture. It's more like...
Sounds like torture.
It's a gruesome, painful demise as they try to gain as much information
Let
as
us
possible.
cease conversation, please, so that we can
This is
simply
traumatizing.
get to the site and change, and then we will, Zeke, see to the task at hand.
Thank you.
For the record, even though you're giving me crap for working for them, don't forget your bestie works for them too.
I
All right?
thought you said he wasn't in an official capacity.
No,
I thought he was
but he's
lying about
still-
working for them.
He's more of like an intern.
Wannabe.
You should quit.
He never applied for certification.
This
Well, he
job looks
did,
like it sucks.
but then he like didn't show up for his test. It's like
I understand
driving
that.
with like a learner's driving license and never actually going to get the official one. You should really work on that.
Yeah, I really should.
You
Janae.
really should. Ezekiel.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
You know what's best.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Well, we're almost there. Do you have any last questions for me?
It would probably be best if the limo were to remain somewhere out of sight of the meeting place. I think it would be very conspicuous to Raven if we were to arrive at the predetermined meeting location in a vehicle other than the one she expects.
Okay.
Good call. Does she know who you are?
No.
Do they know who you are?
No.
So, like, how are we gonna explain her?
I won't be coming in with you.
Okay.
She's not a tracker. She doesn't do this sort of thing.
So you and the vehicle will remain behind, and we will travel on
Oh,
foot.
you guys aren't getting a ride back.
How are we supposed to get back?
I don't
We
know.
will make our
Are we
way.
gonna bus with Raven?
Roxy.
Well, don't like bus.
Roxy.
I'll see what I can do.
We will make our way. Roxy.
Roxy?
Wait.
Why are
So-
you guys all doing that to me?
I don't understand what's going on.
Roxy.
But wait,
No!
what actually works against these things? So we know it's like not garlic, but apparently the silver sword is badass. What?
That's just going off of lore. There's a reason every time
Not
I
even
say
you guys
vampire,
know? Does
I
anybody
say it
know
in
what hurts these
quotation.
non-vampires?
This is the reason why they want her in the first place.
Well, she's a normal one. Apparently the other ones, they
Not
don't need to
normal.
abduct.
She just operates by a different set of rules.
Right, so the other ones, you know their rules.
Not exactly.
Well, then why don't you need to abduct them?
We know their observable qualities.
Okay, well, do they have any observable weaknesses besides what you've read in books?
I don't know. You're looking at me. Can you tell what would kill me?
No, but I
Can
haven't
you
done
tell
the
what I
research.
can do magically?
You know more than I do about this shit,
I'm
don't you?
a warlock or a wizard?
No, but you do. You're smarter than me with this stuff.
This is like asking somebody who studies birds if by looking at any particular bird, if they can tell whether that bird... Shut up!
Okay, well, you're talking to somebody who's never seen a bird and doesn't know the difference between a bird and a non-bird, essentially.
I've told you everything I do know.
Okay.
Obviously, there's a reason we want to study these things. Zeke, your friends ask dumb questions.
They're not initiated.
Neither are you.
Apparently.
I was not supposed to tell you guys any of this.
You
In fact,
were not.
I had to.
Well, a lot of good it did us.
A lot of good did you, yeah.
If you were just an intern, why'd they assign you as my watcher?
Because they weren't sure you're gonna ever turn, nor did they know if Ash was ever gonna turn.
It's fair. I spent a
were
lot of
a
my
late
life not being a
bloomer.
lizard person.
A
How
very
did
late
Alex
bloomer.
get us into this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like crazy late.
Yeah.
Most curses start exhibiting at the age of 8.
Whoa. Man, that would have been freaky if I turned into a lizard dude when I was 8.
Yeah.
Would have freaked the fuck out. I mean, I already did when it happened.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if large amounts of weed did anything with that.
Have a theory that it did.
Like it delayed it.
Probably.
If
Did
it's
you start
internal-
smoking at 8?
No.
Oh, good.
This was a couple years later.
Wow.
His transformations do seem to coincide with moments of extreme duress.
Well, you guys are about to be under extreme duress, so I wish you all the best. With that, the car comes to a halt. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
All right.
All right.
Get out of there.
Motions towards the door.
We're taking our suits, I assume?
Yes.
I'm putting these on. Seems like a good time.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Yes! Ooh, you full fondas.
Oh, are
I
you
don't
full
have a full
fondant?
fondant.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
like
haven't got my
one.
glasses on.
That's me. I am paid in
Gotcha.
full.
Yeah, he's paid in
Yeah,
full.
You're
It's
paid in full?
full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he hasn't used
I haven't
it.
used it
Oh,
yet.
you haven't used it yet?
Yeah.
Because that one lasts for what, half an hour?
Yeah, I don't want to use it until we're.
I'm gonna use mine because I have enough for like the rest of the episode.
I might need to
Great.
use mine soon.
I'm not gonna change my glasses though, since I've been asked not to, but I'm gonna get advantage on my rolls.
All right.
Okay, so we are
Get
out
out of
of
the-
the
get out of the limo.
limo.
Well, before I do, I want to say one thing to Janae. Just start thinking about what we do. You know, you can change it from the inside, but there's always people like Carlton.
Ezekiel, unlike you, I think about the repercussions of my actions in my career every day.
Burn.
She closes the door.
I don't know. I think she might be off to kill that Carlton dude. It seems like she's got it really thought out.
She won't kill
Like,
us.
really thought out. She explained basically every step to us. How she would cover it up. All the ammonia.
I do believe you capable of successfully completing such a task.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Let's go.
like that.
Let's go deal with our target while she takes care of hers, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my suit and pile out of the limo.
Put my suit on.
There's if you guys remember, there's actually a lot of construction going on in the nearby areas. There actually is a pretty clean porta potty nearby where you can change if you want to.
Yes, because
I'm just gonna put it on over my clothes.
no,
Why?
when you
She
start
wears
doing
spandex. She could do that.
Yeah, she wears a lot of tight clothes.
Think about it.
well, my thought was that were you to put it on over your clothing, it would be very conspicuous,
But it's cool
as
looking.
opposed to when you put it on. I suppose if you put your
I could put my top on.
By the way,
over
I'm
it.
already changing.
Okay, I'm gonna put the whole
Okay.
thing on and then put the top on.
okay,
over.
are we alone? Is the limo gone?
Yeah.
Then I
Okay,
can still do my shoulder move.
so while
In my
everybody,
suit.
while we are gathered and
spandex.
So
while people are getting whatnot
Dressed.
dressed and whatnot, I'm gonna grab something out of my a thing of powder out of my bag and kind of dust it around in the area and kicks up this kind of smoke wall, sort of, to hinder sight using my barrier.
Okay.
Does that mean that we're changing into a cloud of mist on the side of the road?
No.
That does seem like what we're doing.
No, she's just trying to give some privacy with the wall of porta potties and then like a wall of like mist.
So we're changing.
So some things never
right.
change.
Yeah, it's something never change. All right, so when this is done, you all may do as you wish. However, I am not partaking in this.
What?
I am extremely uncomfortable with the idea of taking a living creature and who is a non-human and handing it over to some governmental agency to be cut open.
I'm pretty
what are we
uncomfortable
supposed to do?
with Zeke getting his head cut off.
Look, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use tonight, and we're gonna get Alex back, and then I'm gonna go and turn myself in because we're not.
That is not happening either.
How about we go get Alex back and then we all jump into a different dimension?
That is
wait,
not
wait.
happening either.
These dudes, these people want Raven, and they want these non-vampire Nosferatu fucks, whatever. They also want you. Sounds like we're about to go into a meeting with somebody with whom we have a common enemy.
Yeah. Let's start a war.
No, that's what I'm trying to avoid in the first place.
Well, these people, clearly these Shadow Accord fucks need to be taken down
If
because
I may-
they're like beheading people and shit.
They seem like bad people.
Yeah, this system needs to be drastically,
It's a
radically changed.
Cruel and
War.
Let's do it. Revolution.
it's a ruthless and efficient system, but Carlton is a power player. That's why this entire thing's happening. He wants to one up everyone else, so he invoked a law that hasn't been used, and last time it was used, lots of people died.
So it's his fault.
For as much as Janae talks shit, we're not in it by choice. And I'm gonna pull back my wrist, and there's actually string that's sewn into my wrist. We're not employees of the system. We're slaves. We're born to this.
Yeah, this sounds like something worth warring against. Actually, you're really convincing me that this is something that needs to be addressed, not
The
just we need
four
to
of
play
us
a
will not
culprit.
successfully wage a campaign against an entire shadow.
But if we get the
let's
Nosferatu.
Let's talk to these people that even these Shadow Accords are afraid of these people. Clearly,
No, they're not. They're curious.
Then why are they sending our asses down? Clearly,
Because
we're
we-
expendable. They're not going to send their agents. There's a reason for that.
Exactly, because we're expendable.
Exactly, which means they're afraid of them.
No,
right?
it means that they don't want to waste time.
or resources.
Okay, this is definitely not saving them time.
I'm just saying, the easiest way to do this is use the time we have, get Alex back, and I will just pay the price. You guys don't need to get involved with it.
We're not going to let that happen.
I will not allow your beheading. There is something
What?
we could potentially do.
What?
I perhaps have the ability to. It would be a bit tricky. I have the ability to change one creature's form into that of another. However, it would require them actually being willing to imbibe the substance that I have, which would require either subterfuge or. But regardless, it would primarily require someone or something that we are comfortable handing over to them for the span of time that it takes before the transformation wears off and lots of running, perhaps. It is a temporary measure.
I think first things first, we get Alex back. That's how it began.
I think you're right. We got to get Alex back, but the question is, what do we tell Raven and her friends?
Yeah, how
Do
do
we
we
warn
can't
them?
just like walk in there and be like, hey, we want Alex back.
I think warning them may be unwise. They do not know us and do not trust us, and if we were to walk in and say, oh, by the way, we were sent to capture you for torture and study, it may not engender
Yeah,
positive
that doesn't sound like a
feelings.
good idea.
But what would? Like,
Well, I
how do
mean-
we get them on? Like, we don't say that we were sent, but we still know somebody's after them. We got information that can help them.
We'd trade information for Alex.
I've heard worse ideas.
All right.
So you guys going?
Zeke, do you want to do the talking? You seem to.
Let me do
know
the
how to
talking because if
communicate
worst
with
comes to
these
worst,
people.
all you guys have to say is I did everything.
Wait a minute.
Is there like a little place to put my sword thing?
Maybe Mindy should do the
wanna walk
talking.
too fast.
Well,
Sounds
it
like
is
she's the only one that can't
retractable.
touch.
Yeah, all the
So-
way down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll turn into like a baton if you need it to.
Okay, cool.
Or I
Pretty
guess.
high-tech piece of
This
equipment.
is cool.
The cheerleader has a baton.
Yeah. So you can like clip it to
And
your
you
belt or
look
something.
awesome with it.
Thanks.
Actually, maybe
Twirl it
Roxy
on
should
the
do
way.
something. She's out of that station.
I put my suit on and then like underneath my clothing.
Okay. I'm actually gonna amend my statement because I'm a nerd. I'm gonna say that snaps into half, and you have two, like Nightwing.
Oh.
Scream
That's
sticks
pretty rad.
with blades in them.
Don't ask me how that works with like this
Magic.
sword cane.
Yeah, it's a
Fuck you.
magic sword cane.
Magic.
Whatever. Yeah, magic.
So you all pile up
Yeah.
and
Double
walk
twirling
in
them.
your very well. Are you wearing your suit under your velour jumpsuit?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Reggie?
Oh, I'm just straight up
Yeah.
jumpsuit. Yeah.
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 Underneath
Underneath.
the
Okay.
80s.
Okay.
I put my fanny pack over and my shirt over.
In fact, without thinking about it, there's probably like jeans and a t-shirt just lying on the side of the road now that we left behind.
God bless.
All right.
God bless.
So you walk
Some things never
into
change.
the old abandoned movie theater. You walk over to the hatch, and everything is very quiet.
What time is it at this point?
This point's about 9.
Alright, so it's past dark. Mm-hmm. You guys ready?
No.
Worst comes to
Yes.
worst. I do still have the blood to open the seal.
How about we just knock first?
I am saying.
Doorbell.
There is no doorbell.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
said
right. This is all
knocking,
tell.
Yeah, so do you just lift the hatch and go inside?
How about we knock at the hatch first?
She knocked.
I knocked already.
Oh, you did.
Knocked?
Yeah.
There isn't an answer.
So, should we just go in?
We are expected.
Yes.
I'm gonna open the door a little bit and go. We talked with Raven about a meetup. We are coming down in good faith,
Okay.
and then I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll go second.
I'm readying another
Okay.
barrier.
First, second,
Third.
third,
I'll be
fourth.
in the back with my batons.
The vanguard. All right. Or the rear. Yeah. All right.
I would be the vanguard. She would be the
Yeah.
vanguard.
Yeah. Rear guard, vanguard.
Very good.
Yes, I'm the meat shield.
So as you descend down the steps, it's pretty quiet. There's the faint flicker of candles everywhere. And as you step down, you realize that there's like this really beautiful post-prohibition style paneling on the walls. And this looks like the remnants of what used to at one point be like a speakeasy.
Ooh, cool.
And as you descend, it's a very...
Paid in full, by the way.
Yes, okay.
Is sunglasses at night active?
Yes, I used it. It's still active until for the next 23 minutes, and then I'll have to refresh it. And as you walk down, things are really quiet. It's a dark hallway. There, like I said, there are some sconces on the walls that are flickering with candlelight, and you can kind of see ahead of you. And as you walk through the hall, which is pretty quiet, sure enough, after some time, you do come to the seal Victor Penn spoke of. And it is just almost like a heat wave type of glimmering thing. Every once in a while, you see shifts in it and reflections of shiny red ruins.
What's going on up there?
Remember the barrier that was talked about?
Yeah.
This is it.
So, now what?
I just kind of lean around Zeke and I shout, "Hello?
Okay.
We're
Are they not expecting us?
They were.
here for a meeting. We talked to Raven."
So sure enough, someone hears you, and they come out, and it's one of the people from the biker gang that you recognize from before, although he never spoke before. And he comes out and looks like, out of one of the doors on the left side of the hall. Kind of comes and stands on the other side of the barrier. He's like, "Oh, I didn't think you guys are actually gonna come. That's wild."
And we're foolish like that.
All right, so you guys wanted to have a meeting. What's this meeting about?
We want to talk about Alex.
Right.
You know you have her. We're just wanting to get some information, maybe
Yeah,
exchange.
Raven's kind of in trouble for that one. She wasn't really supposed to do that.
Yeah,
Don't blame her.
it was our fault.
It's our fault. We have some information that would be helpful, I think. Maybe.
Well. So what do you guys want?
Alex, my sister.
How
You
we
want her
start?
back.
Yeah.
What if you knew she was safer with us, though?
How would we talk?
Safe
How is
from
that?
what?
Stuff?
How would we
like-
talk to Rick?
Are you seriously asking me for my manager, dude?
Let's just say we're on a timer right now, and
Oh, god damn it. This happens to me all the time. Alright.
are you stoned?
No. It's just
Do you
how I
wanna be?
talk. Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, can't really. I don't think you can pass weed through the barrier, though.
No, you should. If this
Should
thing
definitely
could,
take the
if
barrier
you
down.
take it down, then we could totally sesh.
Well, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. We said we'd talk with you guys and say we're like in.
Oh. Can you get Rick then? Or Raven? Or both?
Roll for your persuasion.
I hope this is better than last time. 12. One better.
Like, why didn't you talk to Rick?
Because he's your manager?
I mean, like, yeah, but why can't we, like, sort it out amongst ourselves?
Do you have the power to let Alex go or do any decisions for the group?
Yeah.
I can't let her go, but.
Do you have the power to?
Alright, I get your point, dude.
I'm sorry, man. I know how he feels.
Whatever, alright.
I know how it feels, man.
Gate duty is the worst duty. And he turns around and he leaves for a while. And after some time, you see Raven coming down the hall. And she's like, hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, that's a little bit perkier than I expected.
Yeah.
Is she by herself?
Yeah. This is more of like she snuck, she heard you were here back
Yo.
there and she snuck back.
Yo, can you like? What is this shit right here? Sort of like gesturing
It's
at the
totally like a
barrier.
seal. Nobody can get through.
It is perhaps better for our sakes if it stays up at the moment.
Oh
Can you
yeah,
put
no,
it-
I don't think you should. I don't think you should bring it down. But like,
because it's like,
is there anything you could tell us about it? Like, because it's kind of freaking me out.
well, yeah. And she like pops over through it. She just walks right through.
See, I don't think it's helping us if they can come through it and we can't go through it.
Yeah.
So it's like a one-way thing. I just like
Well,
if we
for
gotta
some
get out of
us.
here, I'm
Some
worried
of us
about.
have like the ability to come and go as we please, and other people are kind of like, gotta stay here.
All right.
We should just take her.
No.
Like the stoner on gate duty, because he's like,
He was a stoner, right?
yeah, completely irresponsible. Brent, he's the worst.
Ooh, Brents are always the worst.
Yeah.
He didn't seem so bad.
But yeah, I am pretty happy because, I told them everything and didn't get in trouble for it. So,
It's always
Not
good.
bad.
and they agreed to talk to you guys and not, kill you. So, I would say I'm
We appreciate
one
not
for
being
out.
killed.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about like abducting you. That was pretty
Yeah,
much
it's
on
kind of
accident.
not cool, but
I legitimately don't know what the fuck happened.
yeah. I assume you probably,
It was weird, dude.
had some kind of flashback or muscle memory. I don't really know.
I don't think I've
should
done any
probably,
of that
like,
shit before, though.
Get going though before Rick gets here.
Oh yeah.
Don't throw anything at him. It won't work, and it's just gonna make things go south.
Sorry, Ash isn't here, so
Most people aren't as like cool as me,
There-
but
There will be no throwing of things.
All right. Well, I guess I'll see you around. I don't know.
Raven, you're pretty cool. Just want to say that.
I try to be. I'm not that much of an asshole.
No, you're not. You're a good person.
All right. So good luck. Don't kill each other, and if things go right, then I'll probably never see you again, right? So stay cool. With that, she like kind of, cause Raven's pretty cool. She like does a little back step through the seal, And
Did she moonwalk?
no, she's not moonwalking. You know, she's just kind of cool. Yeah.
Love that feather.
She walks away, and sure enough, you know, after 5 to 10 minutes, even though you know that he's probably not too far off, but he's got to
Probably
make you guys
making
sweat
his
for a
way.
little bit. Rick comes out.
Rick.
Yes. So you want the kid back?
Yes. Please.
Well, she is your property, so I guess I'm not within my rights to keep her.
It's not
But-
property, it's family.
That is
She's my family.
surprising. That is surprisingly easy and generous of you.
Isn't-
Yes.
And we thank you and will accept her.
There's a bud here.
I just don't think you guys know what you're dealing with.
What?
I don't know.
People keep saying these things that we don't.
She's just my little sister.
we could know if somebody told us.
Well, I mean, people are after her. You know that, right? You gotta know
Who?
that.
Who?
Tons of people.
We don't know that.
Why?
Because she knows stuff.
What can she know? She's a kid.
She... Have you seen her journal?
Yeah,
That
she
was all
wrote it. I'm like,
craziness.
I work at a comic book store. I read that shit every week. Like, come on, she just reads these comics like I do.
If
She
we
just has a
could,
big imagination.
your sister,
Ignore the
Right
jumpsuit.
track.
your sister is very intelligent
I know that. Obviously.
And very-
She got the brains.
Yeah,
and
but
very
She's rustled
observant.
up the wrong people.
I take it that you guys are not responsible for the statue at the museum.
One statue.
That's what I thought.
Aquarium.
Listen, there is worse shit out there than us. I want you guys to know that. And this might be her best place. Other than you guys, I don't think anybody knows that we have her.
Perhaps.
But what?
She's happy. She's literally, she's playing
Well, then why don't
cards
you let us
with
see her?
Raven in the back right now.
She
Why don't you
doesn't,
let us see her?
she doesn't miss her sister or her friends
I mean,
or
I'd
her
have to
life.
drop the seal.
What is it? Aren't you in charge here? Can't you just do that? Isn't it up to you?
I
Dropping
think he's
the
saying that it
seal?
would be
Yeah.
dangerous.
I can't just make another one.
You can't.
No, it takes days.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Can you bring her to us then?
We
Wait, can you just bring her to so we can see her?
I mean, yeah, of course. But she can't pass through the barrier.
That's fine if you could just bring her here so that we can see her and speak to her.
Of course. Of course.
So we don't want
I feel like that's reasonable. And as long as you guys are being reasonable, we can be reasonable too. Raven's spoken to you guys a couple different times now. She kind of let us know what was going on.
All I want is my sister. And they've just been helping me. Sort of. Trying.
I'll be right back. And he goes, and sure enough, skipping down the hall, see a kid with a checker cap and a yellow puffer vest, wearing a lot of flannel.
Alex!
Hey guys!
Alex, I've been so worried about you.
I know it's for the
Why did you do this to me?
do what? I didn't do anything.
Are you kidding me? You could have just sent me a note.
I tried to say the comic I drew.
Yes,
No, that did not tell me where you were and that you were okay.
we did go to the aquarium.
I could. They
You
were
know
really
not to do
monitoring-
this to me.
No, but I didn't want to come here. They're not, but they're not that bad. Now that I'm here, they're actually not that bad. But
We thought they're not vampires.
no, I don't think so.
What are they?
Dude, I have no idea. I was way off base though.
So who's looking for you?
Garlic
They
doesn't
keep-
work, and there's some weird shit that goes on around here. But I've been doing my best to try to document it all, which is why they keep monitoring all of my stuff that I write. So that's kind of probably why I didn't send you here. You were my notes.
Alex,
Yeah.
do you know about Mom?
What about Mom?
Ooh. Mom got in an accident.
What?
She's not really okay. She's at the hospital and she's in a coma. So maybe if
Well,
you
that's
had
a
left me a
bummer.
note, I could have told you.
I'm sorry, Roxy. I didn't mean to get in this situation.
I know.
I mean, it's like kind of my fault though, cause.
What happened to Mom is not your fault.
Well, I mean, if I was like.
No,
around,
that's not your fault. You know, Mom has problems.
But if you were home and I was home and
It's not
she
your
needs
fault.
somebody to keep an eye on her.
She did. That was my job, not your job.
Alex,
What?
do you
Who are you? What are you doing here?
It is a long story, but they have been trying to help me find you.
What's up,
Pretty
Alex?
nice to you guys. You guys like a squad now?
Yes,
Oh, sweet.
we
Is that you guys
Roxy.
like all kind of matched except for you? But like, and
we, Roxy, all of us have been helping. Something perhaps you could remember. Alex, do you wish to stay in this place? Are you safe here?
well, I'm safe, but I mean, I kind of want to go home.
You wanna come hang out with us?
Well, I'd like to, yeah.
She should help.
Have you asked Rick to let you go?
Yeah, I have, and
does he
he's
say?
really nice about it. But he basically says, no, that's
See-
not a thing.
I don't.
But he says it's for my own safety. It's kind of like witness protection.
Why didn't you tell me?
I couldn't. They were monitoring all my correspondence.
I don't know.
You say you had notes though. You still have them?
No, they destroyed most of them. There's some weird stuff that goes on around here, like crazy
Like
stuff.
what?
Like
Why didn't you tell me before?
weird rituals and stuff. Like,
Why
it's
didn't you tell me
weird.
that it was real?
I tried. I invited you to the Midnight Society.
Yeah, but y'all.
It's not my fault. You didn't believe me.
She's got a point there.
So did you
Yeah.
finally stake that Blair girl?
She's not.
She's not here. So I'm
She's-
assuming
she's
Not a
grounded.
She's grounded.
vampire.
She's a witch.
Her mom, it
so
turns
I
out,
was right.
her mom turns out is a witch, so she's got like magic powers, but
But-
she's not.
She is a good witch
I knew there
who
was
is
something
going
off about
through
her.
a phase.
Nobody just dresses like that, okay? Nobody just dresses like that.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's something like.
She's not crazy. She's just
She might be a little,
just a witch. I can't believe I'm saying just a witch.
but
Just a witch.
in the most harmless
Ms.
fashion.
Benton gets it. She's insane.
Harmlessly.
It's like a powder keg waiting to go
Potentially.
off.
She did throw and explode something. So.
See?
Yes. Something else we could stand to remember.
She's
Looks
just
like
an
my
accident.
assumptions were correct.
she's just a
Except I was
teenager.
a little bit off base. I was like this much off base.
In a few years, you'll understand the angst.
I don't know. She's already pretty angsty.
What?
What? This kid's spunky as hell. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not angsty.
Yeah. That's why you didn't leave me a note.
Also, sweet
You just wa-
Wolverine suit, bro.
I know, right?
Now I just gotta get that
Hey, I'm
suit to
wearing one
go with.
too.
It's so cool. I know. I'm not like
Yeah.
short enough or buff enough. I know.
We gotta go to
I
a
know.
convention with that getup.
I know. I feel like scrawny ass Slim. You know, it's just.
Yeah, you're like a little bit more Scott Summers, a little bit
start
less,
talking in English again?
Wolverine.
While we're all talking, I'm just gonna feel and see if I can get to a shadow on the other side since I can see it.
On the other side?
Yeah.
You can attempt to, yeah.
I'm gonna give that an attempt right now.
Okay.
As we're talking.
Okay. So go roll for it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to roll for it.
Try to go through the barrier.
There is a challenge rating on this because there's a barrier.
Okay, D10. 16, and I'm actually going to spin a reroll.
You like
Yay.
rolling in them.
Yeah, you have so
Yeah, I got
many.
lots.
You gotta just start using those.
Everybody got
there we go.
real.
19.
Felt real bad for
19.
you.
So that
Yeah.
succeeds. So you pour it over onto the other side, but you're also going to take 6 damage from the
Okay.
barrier.
Whoa, dude! I thought you couldn't. You can go through this thing.
Wait,
He can travel between shadows. Have you not observed this yet?
Okay, yeah, this thing clearly is not something to be fucked with.
Even
though.
without saying that, I'm
Barrier.
gonna keep using my double moves to actually go shadow until I find Rick.
Oh, you're going to try to go through the compound?
Yeah.
Okay.
why are you doing
The way
this?
she's laughing makes me very nervous about this.
Why are you doing this?
You guys have Alex. I need to see if I can get Alex safe.
No,
That's
I
my
don't
thing.
have Alex. She's on the other side of a barrier that I
Yeah,
can't
she's
get
still the
to.
other side of the wall. We can't get through it. Now they know we're breaking and entering.
Okay.
We can get through it.
So,
They can
And
get
do we even want to take her out of here? She thinks she's safe there.
Hey,
Well-
you're going to successfully move from this shadow into one further down the hall. And I'm going to give you guys a chance to react because I feel like that's only fair.
Seek.
What is he doing?
Seek.
He's gonna ruin everything.
Zeke!
Whoa, he can do that?
Yeah.
Zeke, stop it! Tell us what your plan is this
Can
time!
I do that? She goes and she runs over to where the shadow is, and she's like, meld.
Alex.
Shadow
Alex,
meld.
Alex.
Doesn't really work.
Alex. You're not magic.
Ezekiel!
Oh,
I don't think you're magic. Are you magic? You're not magic.
I don't think I am.
I'm not magic.
I don't think you
I didn't
are.
even know that there was magic. And then now, there's magic everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I always knew there was. So.
Yeah, but like,
Did you
That
ever
was in your
suspect
head.
anything about me?
You're not magic, Reggie. You just smell really weird, like all the time.
Yeah, that's just don't worry about that. Okay.
Besides, remember that time I garlicked you?
Yeah, I know I'm not a vampire. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
he's
sure.
a lizard man.
Yeah, I think I'm
No,
a
he's not.
lizard man.
Yes.
Have you been smoking the stuff he smoked?
No.
What? I don't smoke. What are you talking about?
Guys, it
I'm a
does
good
smell
example.
kind
I
of
don't
boozy
do that.
over here. Smells like a
Does
lot
anybody ever believe
of, like a
that?
lot of champagne over here.
Okay, we had a little champagne.
Yeah, then you're like, oh, he's a lizard man. Comet.
No, he is though. He turns
Roxy.
red and he gets these.
You guys are just messing with me.
Alex,
No.
it seems that when his endorphins or perhaps adrenaline or some other sort of maybe cortisol levels are elevated, he does turn into a giant red horned beast.
It's pretty cool, actually.
See, pulling Miss Benton in on the prank was a good one. I
No.
kind of trust
Yeah.
her.
It's
night
pretty
that you
crazy.
got-
It's like
Okay, then do it right now. Go.
it's like the
One,
Hulk,
two, three,
but it's
go.
red.
One,
It's
two,
like
three,
it's
go.
like a red
Give
One,
me
two,
Hulk.
three, go.
adrenaline. Give me adrenaline.
No!
Give me adrenaline.
No!
Go.
Show her.
Can
Go.
we please
It's not
hold it
working.
together?
It's like
Do
show and tell.
Go.
This is first.
Ezekiel! Ezekiel!
But we have nothing else to do
Go.
right now.
I love Alex so much that she's just giving you guys distraction as I go.
I was shouting at you. You just
This is-
ignored me, and don't think I'll forget that.
Oh, you can't
Give me
transform.
adrenaline.
Looks like you can't
Give
do
me
it.
adrenaline.
Looks like you can't do it. Looks like I don't believe you.
Okay, well,
All right, Zeke, I'm gonna have you. So, in front of you, you have like an atrium that almost looks like
I can't believe you're doing this again.
Yeah,
a nice
All on
round-
your own.
AJ, I don't know if a lot of
And then you
experience with these
have
things, but in RPGs, you usually don't try to
two-
split the party.
two chambers on the left and the right. The right and the left. Or the opposite, left and the right.
Left, right, left,
Right.
I know, I was doing my hand
Left,
gestures in the
right,
opposite move.
That's right.
Okay, evens, right, odds, left. Left.
Left.
I'm so mad at you.
Do you shadow over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going shadow, and use
The
my
atrium
attract.
does have a few sort of like they have a few people chilling in there and kind of like drinking and hanging out and doing vampire things. Let's see if they see you. They do not. Even with with advantage, they might. I rolled like a 7.
This is one of the few things I'm good at. Don't take it away from me.
So you slip into, I'm gonna say you pull a night crawler and just poof into the next room, and there, sure enough, you see Rick presiding over almost a kind of a ritual. There's a lot of humming and chanting and ruins that have been drawn on the floor in candlelight when you enter the room.
Is he alone?
There are 3 other creatures with him.
Creatures with him.
They look like bikers, but yeah, they're not exactly vampires.
Okay. I'm gonna take just a moment for my observation, try and memorize the room, and listen to what they're saying just for a moment.
Okay. The humming is something that you can't, or the chanting isn't something that you can really discern words out of. Some of the ruins do look somewhat familiar to you, and they seem to be almost a little bit akin to the ruins that were on the statue,
Okay.
but they're different though. They're kind of the same style, if that makes sense.
Yep. There's like siblings almost.
Yes.
Not the same. Well, shoot. I was gonna talk to him, but I can't talk to him with 3 people around.
They have their backs turned towards you,
All 3 of them?
and they're facing like a glowing ruin on the ground.
And they're still, are they chanting? All 3 of them?
Yes.
Including Rick.
Rick is, like I said, he's presiding over it, so he's kind of just watching.
Alright, I'm gonna take a little pebble and just kind of flick it at his feet so he
Can you roll your agility to see where you aim?
better have a good roll.
I'm gonna use a reroll again. It was a decent roll, but I want to.
Meanwhile, what are you guys doing?
22.
I'm still trying to convince her to give him adrenaline so that he goes
No!
beast mode for
You
Alex.
could follow him if you wanted to.
How we can't get the
Focus!
She has the
Roxy!
blood.
Roxy!
yes.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying you have the option.
I know. We can get through the barrier.
So I can give Alex a hug.
That is not our main focus at this moment. Our main focus at this moment should perhaps be that Ezekiel has left us to go to parts unknown, and the last time that happened, Ash and I found him half dead, collapsed in an alleyway.
Well, he's about to get his head chopped off anyways.
Thanks.
Well, okay, I
just
am
saying,
worried
maybe
about
it's better if
Zeke,
he's
and I
with
don't
the
think we should just
Nosferatu.
abandon him, but we have an opportunity right now.
What is that opportunity?
To save a child instead of somebody
To show
who
him
wants to
your
be
horns.
a warrior.
And
All right.
that is perhaps the second most important point, to ask ourselves whether or not we are saving her.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure
She
out.
wants to go home.
Children
wanna go
often
on?
want things that are
Yeah,
not
of
good for
course.
them.
You
However,
I
sure?
don't think being home is not good for children.
depends on what kind of home it is. Roxy,
Yes.
you are her guardian. I will defer to your judgment. However, perhaps
I feel like I honestly think it's weird. I think she might be better off here.
depending on how
I'm
this goes
so
with
sorry.
Zeke.
I mean, you don't mind it, right? You were like hanging out.
Well, I mean, like, I don't hate it, but I mean, I kind of like want to go to school and read comic books and have like a normal life
She
again.
can't spend her life in captivity. That's not better.
Not life.
Well, apparently things are also trying to like eviscerate me, so.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Maybe
Perhaps
we leave you with them in,
As a temporary
Wait,
measure.
do you guys think they're telling the truth?
That is a possibility.
The-
I mean, I don't
Wait,
know what else they would want
You
with
think
me.
Rick is lying?
Well, I mean, he could be. How well do I really know Rick?
How have they
Are they treating you well?
Yeah, yeah.
have they done
I mean,
anything?
other than like, I have to eat like a lot of Chinese takeout because I've never seen these guys eat. But I mean, it's pretty good.
have they done anything?
Except once they did this trick where they
They
made me
don't
think
eat.
it was worms and it wasn't worms.
They don't eat?
It was pretty messed up. It was pretty,
Alex,
it was pretty messed up,
That sounds
man.
pretty
Alex,
messed
have
up.
they done anything strange? Have they have you had any symbols put on your person? Have they made you do any sort of rituals?
No.
Eat strange foods that are not
Other than the
Chinese
worm
food?
thing,
That, well,
where I thought it was worms, but it wasn't worms.
what do you
'cause
mean
that
that
was
you
really
thought,
messed up?
What do you mean that you thought it? Why did you think it was worms?
Because they made me think
They
it
just
was
played
worms.
a trick on her. They just told her the noodles were worms.
Magic,
right?
dude.
Yeah, and for a second I could have swore it was worms, but then it was just noodles. It was so
Did you
so
eat
weird.
the noodle worms?
I did, but it wasn't actually worms. It's really weird. Those guys have a really fucked up sense of humor. Okay, it's just I don't
Sounds
know.
like it.
They're kind of.
But they're not treating you bad.
No. Other than the worm thing, no.
There's got to be something between.
And Travis totally got in trouble for that. But that little short stack feels like he's got something to prove.
Sure, man.
There's got to be something between imprisoning her for her own benefit and just abandoning her to be killed. Like, at the very least,
We're not gonna abandon my sister.
exactly what I'm saying. We're not going to abandon her. So, like, we could at least save her from captivity and then worry about protecting her from whatever's next. But she's a kid. She should be allowed to go. She should be allowed to read our comics and go to school.
Yeah, comic books.
If something is attempting to eviscerate her, do you believe it will not come to her school campus?
Well,
Yeah.
let us deal with that. Maybe we could watch her, like Zeke tried to watch us. Maybe we could get some, Janae to assign a better watcher. But there should be
Yeah.
something better than just eating not maggots underneath this damn theater.
It is true.
I mean, granted, it's kind of cool.
We must
Yeah,
also
but
consider
you do
that
need to
if
go back to
we were
school.
to forcefully
Yeah,
break the seal,
probably.
instead of instructing Rick to and seeing if he concedes to our request,
We're starting a war with the vampires.
and if we do not bring Raven to the Shadow Council, that is many enemies we are making in one day.
So hopefully Zeke is talking to Rick right now and convincing him that he should let Alex go.
Alex, just stay here with us. I will be ready to break the seal.
What if we offer them something?
Like what?
I thought that's what we came to do.
But we don't. Raven mentioned that my blood is really, really powerful. I don't know why, and apparently my grandfather's
cursed.
involved.
You're going
but
to offer them your blood?
Whoa, that's like
I mean,
that's deep. That's like some. Wow.
I kind of lean in towards Mindy. I'm like, this kid basically grew up in my shop. I've watched her just reading comics and grow into the young woman she is for a few years. I feel kind of responsible. We can't just leave her here.
As do I.
Nice.
She has been my student and a very good one for quite some time.
So I'm willing to give up a little bit of my blood.
Hey, I'm not just saying that we should just leave her here. I'm just saying that I'm worried about her safety.
Yes.
She can hear you guys.
As worried as I am about Rick, because he seems like kind of a douche, I don't think he's gonna start a war or use it as a weapon. He seems like they want their secrecy.
I don't know. Do you think we can trust them?
I do not know. At the moment, I am.
Wait. You guys keep talking about leaving me here or not. There's a way to drop this thing?
But
Maybe.
we assume it is a barrier, and barriers come down.
The thing is, we don't know if we could get you actually out of here because these dudes move really, really fast.
But there's none of them around right now. But we don't have Zeke.
Yeah, they'll totally kill Zeke if we take Alex and
I mean,
leave him.
Zeke's kind of weird. Can we just leave him?
I agree.
He just came to my Midnight Society, didn't listen to anything, and ate all the pizza.
He got himself into a
Roxy.
lot of trouble, and he was trying to help us while doing it.
He hasn't really been that helpful.
Roxy, we wouldn't even know the first thing about what we were doing or who we were going up against without Zeke. Everything we know because Zeke told us. And has he been absolutely perfect at every turn? No, none of us have been.
Fine,
Perhaps I
I'll
should
go
not
get
have
him.
given. What?
But
And she turns around.
No, stay here!
She's like, I'll be right back.
No, Alex! No, Alex!
Alex is the best.
Alex!
What did she just say? What did she just say?
She said she's gone. She's like, I'll go get him.
Oh, Jesus.
So Alex runs down the hall and comes up next to looks
Your
around.
family is nothing but trouble.
Yeah, has free run of the place because you know
Yeah.
everybody knows she's there. And sure enough, she
We have
sees
great
Zeke in the
genes.
doorway to the left, and she's like, "Yo, Zeke! Hey!" And she runs up and she's like, "So, yeah,
Hi.
they're all out there freaking out, and sure enough, Rick turns around." Sees you and is shocked. Oh, hey Rick, what's up? Yeah, no, we'll play chess later sometime or something like that. Catch up. This is awkward. Yeah, so you wanna? They're apparently very distressed that you're in here at all.
As they should be, because it could have been a secret thing that I was trying to do.
Well, I mean, they're out there freaking out.
As they might have, until I came back secretly.
I mean, you could have just told us what you were doing before you left. I'm just saying, it's just. I know we're not there.
But I mean, I just want to put their fears to rest because I mean, these guys are pretty cool, right, Rick? Rick, you're not gonna kill him for getting in here, and Rick's like, no. Right, see? Yeah. Because you guys don't just kill people, do you? I mean, you do some weird, this weird stuff. Just gonna say that I was right about all my assumptions and that, and then Rick's like, yeah, except we're not vampires. Right, but you're not vampires, but this is some pretty fucked up stuff. Am I ruining your chanty thing? And he's just like, sorry.
And
Rick
Rick,
just looks at you and he's like, how did you get in here?
I'm part of the Shadow Council.
And with that might have not been a smart thing to say.
Oh no.
You're also apparently totally not.
I'm actually
I was about to say
gonna
that.
You
use
barely
my
are.
sunglasses so that I can
shit.
see which way this event goes.
You're just so determined to be the hyper
I got
RPG
2
red
threes.
shirt.
I got a 6.
Is that
Okay.
good? Bad?
Good or bad for us?
That's bad.
No.
Oh, no.
So he immediately his face starts to change a little bit
What?
as he like snarls at you and immediately reaches out and tries to like grab you.
Incorporeal.
Incorporeal?
As soon as he lunges.
All right, so as soon as he like reaches for you, you go incorporeal and his hand reaches right through you. And what do you do?
I'm gonna say, they want to kill me too. I need your help, and you need my help.
And he just like looks at you and his face kind of goes back to normal a little bit. Like his like horny ridge right here just kind of calms down. He's just like, you led them here?
They have no clue you're here. Well, actually, they do, because an asshole was monitoring you. One who's rich and full of acting friends. Never mind. They want to know more about you.
Is the seal compromised?
No. I wouldn't break the seal unless it was an emergency. That is a declaration of war. I don't want war.
But yeah, you felt it was okay to trespass.
I think it's the only way, because I think that whatever has you keeping Alex here has you scared shitless. That's what I think. And I think that there's another force at play, and I think that's even more dangerous than what the Shadow Council thinks you are.
Shouldn't have. You need to go. You need to leave, especially if you're part of the Shadow Council.
I can't leave.
You have to.
Look, just give me something. If there's something more dangerous than you, let me know.
There is. I've already made that clear.
I need to know more. I need to go back there to let me hunt them. That's the only way.
Hunt them? You're gonna hunt them? You? Something that we as a collective can't even begin to deal with? You're going to hunt them?
If I don't even try, they're gonna come after you.
You're as phony as your mixtapes.
I don't care if I'm voting or not. I'm just trying to make sure that no one else dies, that there's no more wars that start. And my mixtapes are fucking good. You can talk shit about my love life. I mean, you cannot talk shit about my mixtapes.
What do you guys on the outside do?
Freak out a little bit. I mean, I think we're just kind of panicking.
I mean, yeah,
Trying to
right.
give you
There's
guys
literally
time
nothing.
to do what you want to do too.
We can't see or hear anything, right? It's all way too far away.
Yeah, because it's like down the hall and off to the...
Raven? Raven?
That's
Brent?
not a bad idea.
Oh, Raven's better. I was calling from Brent. Give me 20 minutes.
Okay.
I can make
so
an
she
ally
hears
out of
you and
Brent.
she comes out and she's like...
Raven?
Yeah.
We perhaps have a situation that I would like to make you informed of.
okay.
You see, Ezekiel has the ability to move between shadows, and he chose to move between shadows in order to
there.
cross the barrier and to go find Rick. I assume to find Rick. I don't know. And now Alex has run off after to go try and
That
find
girl
him.
runs
And
her
if you
mouth.
could perhaps go and find them and ensure that all parties remain with all parts intact and no exsanguination.
Really
were to
Or you
take
could take
place,
the wall down so
I
that we can
would
go
really
in.
Take it down?
No? Okay, maybe not. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean... I could. Wouldn't that just make things worse if you're like all in here?
Yes.
So just
Okay.
one person?
It
Right,
would
so
perhaps
people
make
help
things
them.
worse.
Just like
Could you,
one person
if
is
you
doing
could
bad
perhaps
math.
go and assist Ezekiel?
I'm
Tell
not sure
Rick.
that I can.
Tell Rick that we're willing to barter for their lives.
We have something to barter. Blood.
We don't drink blood.
Oh, right. No, I think he. Oh, never
I know
mind.
you guys keep saying it's like we hear you guys throw these words around like Nosferatu, and we don't drink.
But what about my
Yeah,
blood?
drink.
You said it was powerful.
Yes.
What if we gave you some for Alex?
Oh,
and
as a
Zeke?
reagent, not as like a beverage.
Yes.
As a what?
A reagent.
reagent.
A reagent.
I don't care what you guys. I don't know how you guys deal with this kind of thing.
I'm still kind of new to it myself.
Raven,
Yes.
if I may,
Yes.
what exactly is the bear? Why did you put the barrier up in the first place?
Good
Oh,
question.
just keep the
Just to keep the general riffraff out.
Like us.
An incredibly powerful barrier that Rick said it would take a great long while for you to put back up. Were
yeah,
it
it
to
would
be
take
broken.
several days to a couple weeks to
It doesn't
reconstitute
seem
it.
like the sort of thing a cadre of powerful non-vampires would need in order to keep out the general populace.
Well, from what I hear, it's also to keep out whatever's trying to get at Alex.
Yes.
which apparently probably isn't that effective if some random dude.
Why are you
sells
guys so
mixtapes
concerned about
down through.
Alex?
It's a really good question.
Why do you guys want to
Let's
protect
just
her so
say the
badly?
people that are after her are people that we don't particularly like, so it's kind of in our best interest to hinder them in any way we can.
Who
So you're
are
just
they?
using her to fuck with some people?
Sort of. It's for her own good, though.
Can we help?
Everybody
Because
wins.
we want to protect Alex too.
Right.
I don't think you guys can.
And we're really good at fucking with people.
She's like an extra dimensional witch or something, and I
Can
got
we
a
not
lizard
tell
person.
people
Another
that?
dimension.
Can we not tell people?
Well,
Isn't that cool? She's really old too.
We got to play up
She
our
had sex
assets.
with a professor.
I'm a
Are
lizard
we telling
dude.
everyone?
I already know I'm a lizard dude.
Not relevant to this conversation, okay?
Can we not tell people
we're in love.
everyone's secrets?
I smoke weed
Love,
sometimes.
okay.
I'll go check on your friend.
You're stuck. What's so funny?
I'm gonna go check on your friend.
Yes, if you could please bring everyone back here so that we could have a civilized conversation, would really appreciate
And
it.
no one tells Alex about my professor.
So with that, she turns around and we pan back to where Zeke and Rick are having a conversation.
Something about mixtapes. That's all I remember. Right.
Phony mixtapes, yeah.
How dare!
How is it phony? They are legitimate artists doing a trade. I provide music to the people. Apparently, I'm more angry about this than anything else this entire episode.
Okay, first I gotta escort you out. You've gotta go.
I'm just saying, it's escalated to the point that I don't even think that you can protect yourselves alone. Like, you
Then
can for
tell
a
me,
while.
what's going on? Is the Shadow Council after us?
They're curious about you, which is worse.
And they sent you as their agent?
No, they sent me as penance for other crimes. They want to take care of me by taking care of you. Give me that. Let me.
So, take care of you by taking care of me. Are they after me?
If you go down, or if they get more information about you, that's a benefit to them. They don't really care, but they will. The weird shit's going on even worse. The only way I can get them off of your tracks is to give them something more dangerous. They don't like me right now. If I give them, let's say, this evil whatever other organization out there, if I had to go hunt them and it's a suicide mission, they'll love that. That means you don't have to chop off my head. They don't have to explain to anyone. They gave me a chance.
So they are kind of after us.
You guys are not as subtle as you think you are.
And it's all because of Alex.
Alex just sped things up, but sooner or later, they always find out these things. It's their job. They've been doing it. They've been doing it for thousands of years.
Okay, then we'll let you have her.
I don't think that's gonna help anymore. We need to work together, I think, at the end of the day, or else
We
we're all
don't want
fucked.
any trouble with them. We already have enough trouble as it is. I think it's best if you just took the kid, with that he like ruffles the top of her head, and just left. And maybe we can relocate. And maybe
You
we can...
you don't understand. Unless you make peace with them, unless you have some sort of agreement with them, it doesn't matter. They know about you. They will find you again. The only way you can do is make peace with them, to give them an offer. I can say you worked with them, which means they'll come to you later if they need more information. If they think they have you under their thrall, they won't mess with you. They'll leave you alone as long as you follow the accords.
So, what do I do to follow the accords?
Who is this? These people that you're scared of? Just give me a name. Give me something. That's all I'm asking for. Give me the power so I can go to them
Group
and...
of people.
It's a group. That's
People.
a group of people that can move faster than even you can.
We come from a different place.
Different place.
We came to this dimension to avoid punishment in another dimension. We were working in the employ of a very powerful demon. And he required lots of sacrifice, and everybody where we came from was under his thumb. And after essentially selling our souls to the devil, we decided we wanted to back out on the deal. And the only way out was to leave his dimension forever. We were able to get lucky enough to secure ourselves a one-way trip here. And we've been staying under the radar ever since. Because we're torn between two dimensions, because we're shadow touched, that's why we can do the things we can do. We don't obey all the same laws of space and time. There's another group of people incredibly loyal to these creatures that we used to serve, and they've followed us here, and it is their sole goal to take us out and send a message to the rest of everyone else not to do this or even attempt it.
So you're saying they're outsiders, like you are.
Yes.
Two things. No, three. Don't ever tell anyone else that you are from another dimension. For all I know, you are just a breed of something else from this world.
Right.
Get it? You've always been here. Number two, outsiders is a good thing. I can go back with that. Number three, don't you ever say a thing about my mixtape ever again. You got me?
Roll for your charisma.
You got 3 rolls, I'm just saying.
Oh, believe me. Alright, so that's 27.
Nice.
Alright, fine. Your mixtape's pretty good.
Thank you. I'll take care of you as best I can. I'll put my ass on the line because as much as I'm
Not
part of the
gonna lie,
Child
when you guys first showed up, or when I first heard word from Raven, I thought some shit was gonna go down.
This is inevitable. It's been peace for too long and people don't like that shit.
Vampire war.
Speaking though, Raven, she's not like you.
No, not exactly.
Is she from here too? Or is she from where you are?
Well, she's from here.
What happened to her then?
We were able to use some of our magic to partially convert her.
Huh.
She was just this, like, nice girl who started hanging out with us, and she had a really bad neurodegenerative disease, and we just wanted to help her.
She's always been around too. She's just a side variant of your culture. Okay?
All right.
Nothing unusual except for the fact that sometimes they come out a little weird. Anyone asks you any differently, that's all I say.
I mean, hopefully that'll be enough.
If we're lucky. Look, Rick, I had you all wrong. I thought you were an asshole.
Nah, man, you guys are the assholes.
I'm kind of starting to figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is a lot to process, and I have a lot to talk to my people about. Things might start changing for us now. I know you say not to skip town, but part of me still wants to.
You skip down right now, all it means is that they're gonna come hunting no matter what. Just give it a couple days.
All right.
If you don't ever see me again or don't see any of my friends again, then you know skip down. Because that means everything's gone wrong.
Fair enough. You should go.
Yep.
And with that, he leads you over to the seal. And,
How about Alex?
well, I can't get Alex through the seal now, he says, like, standing in front of you guys.
Why?
But she won't be able to pass through. But give me a couple days and maybe I'll be able to drop it and get her through safely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's for the best, at least for
No,
the
I
next
agree.
couple days.
If
I don't know if we can keep her safe.
yeah, if we don't we don't come back, take her with you.
All right. She's safe with us.
Do you have like a number or something so I can call and check in on her?
You're asking Rick for his fucking
We
number
don't really have
now?
telephone lines down here.
I'm not flirting. Okay, I'm trying to take care of my sister. You don't have phone numbers?
Not really.
Is there any?
Maybe we could like send a raven or something every once in a while.
You send Raven? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that would be cool.
She got it. She got it.
That would be cool.
All right.
Cause, yeah.
We would enjoy seeing Raven again.
Yeah. And tell Brent if he's ever in need, hit me up.
Raven's spoken for, okay?
Oh no. I know that's clear. I would never step.
Kind of my girlfriend.
Oh.
So.
Ash is gonna be heartbroken.
You gonna be okay, Roxy?
It's Ash we have
what?
to worry about.
He's not my type.
You know,
We've already determined that.
I've heard that a lot.
All right, then.
Don't blame me. Okay.
We will return in 3 days for Alex.
Yep.
3
So,
exactly.
as you guys get up, and
that takes 6 more damage when I evaporate.
you do.
Oh.
You decide to leave and you go up the stairs. Sure enough, on the landing in front of you, you have a very expectant, leaning against the wall, Victor Pence, with a group of very dapper gentlemen standing behind him. And he's looking at you very expectantly. And with that, the episode ends. You guys promised Victor Pence you'd do some stuff. He's gonna
Didn't
wonder how it
promise
went. He's gonna wonder how it went.
You can wonder.
He fucking sold us
I'm
out.
not gonna lie, I had like 3 different brawls planned, but this is the first time you guys actually
We talked our way out.
I'm so proud of
talked
us.
your way out of like 3 different brawls.
I didn't get to use my sweatband.
Yeah, no, it's almost.
I needed those rerolls. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Very good. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for all of the
Man.
support chat.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
thank you.
I
That was
thought
a
you were
tense
gonna need
episode,
it.
Jesus.
You were really smart about like how you guys talk to people.
Did you just call us smart?
Yes, the first time!
We got heroes and smart in the same
Tara-
day.
oh
We've
my
come
God.
so far.
Like it's Christmas.
Tara
Yeah.
wasn't even here to like save you guys. A lot of time it's Tara that's the diplomatic one.
I could
That's
feel
true.
her cheering us.
Yes.
Though.
You can feel her cheering us.
Yeah.
Feel the presence.
All right,
Yeah.
so we've
you're watching, we
got
love you.
we've got some donations and tips to read through. We've got EK's creep. That's an email from my friend. Hashtag sunglasses. Hashtag AZ technology. And then another donation, and these are both from D&D Maniac. Feet. He knows I hate feet. God damn it, D&D. And then a tip from Volpez, hashtag Zeke, Mindy, Roxy, Reggie, survive! And here's to disturbing the GM.
Yes.
William TW, here's a little buffing across the board from Neonet. Go,
Thank you.
Roxy, Zeke,
Thank
Mindy,
you.
Reggie, and go GM. Wild Ride, she blinded me with science, but every little thing she does is magic. Here's some
Aw.
love for Mindy.
That's so cute.
That
Arrogance,
was
yay
cute.
for the out crowd. So glad to have you all back. Super missed you all last week. Here's for some rerolls for
We missed
Roxy,
you guys.
Zeke, Mindy. Hashtag Woosing. Arislin, save them, Zeke. Hashtag cassettes. Gaika, hashtag Neonet love. Roxy, Zeke, and Mindy.
Thank you.
Mark for the hashtag sweatband, and Void Smoker, all hail hashtag Zeke, the next Shadow Warrior. A war is good for ratings in a 2nd season of Outcrowd. Hashtag Horizon.
You guys were so like.
We're literally like, let's just start a war.
And
This
then,
was like fun. I had that weapon and I didn't even
I'm
get to
not
use
used to
I
being
know.
You still do though.
Weapons.
and then Shay with the very last tip of the night with stay strong, my brother. They're always trying to keep a black man down. Hashtag Zeke.
Yeah, you guys hooked up Zeke tonight, which was good because
Thank you
he
so much.
really needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seriously.
and can I also say thank you so much to Chum Chum Jim for my new equipment. I didn't
Oh my
get the chance
God.
to wear it today because it's kind of tipping off my head. But
cool, though.
it's freaking awesome, and
cool.
I will definitely be pulling it out for moments when I need to take a closer look at some things for science.
So before we go, I have to say one thing really quick. Janae is my sister's name.
Yes!
Yes.
I had no
Oh,
idea.
that's why you walked around.
Yes.
I was trying to figure that out. I was like, why is this so weird?
Oh my god, alright. QQ definitely have to shut it down after that. We're not gonna stop.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of The Out Crowd. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for all your tips, for supporting the show. It's what helps us keep doing our thing. Up next, we've got HeroClix, and yeah, take care. Good night.
Bye.
See you guys around.